across the globe that IUIC is a hate group. Is it really true?
All praises, all praises.
Stuff like that. That give me goosebumps. Put the thumbnail back. I want to just read the name of it. So today's class is entitled "The Black Winter is Jacob's Trouble." Now, the term Black Winter I got from Captain Ibrahim Torre, but he got it from Game of Thrones. Y'all saw Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Remember, all through the series, they kept saying winter is coming. Winter is coming, meaning those dead people was coming to kill everybody.
Yep.
But nobody believed that.
Nobody believed,
telling everybody that. So Captain Troy said the Black Winter is coming. And he said all Africa gotta get ready. And I'll say that, not just Africa. All 12 tribes must prepare themselves. All of them. Right, that was it right there. That movie, that series right there. Who's reading for me, Captain Yuri?
Yes, sir.
Open up with Matthew 24, verse 7, please.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation.
Nation shall rise against nation.
And kingdom against kingdom.
And kingdom against kingdom.
And there shall be famines.
And there shall be famines.
And pestilences. And earthquakes in diverse places.
So from there, give me Jeremiah 28 and 8. Everything Christ said there is what he instructed the prophets to teach. In Jeremiah 28 and 8.
Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8.
Come on!
The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
And you know what? Go back to 8. Find me the one in Jude. Jude is a verse 15 about Enoch. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Find me that. Captain Yuri, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Jude, verse 14. And Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, prophesied of thee, saying, Behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000s of his saints.
So I'm going here because Jeremiah said the prophets that have been before me and before thee, Hananiah. So Enoch was a prophet before them, way before. Go ahead. He was the seventh from Adam. Go ahead.
To execute judgment.
To execute judgment
upon all.
Upon all.
And to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds, which they have ungodly committed, and of all their hard speeches, which ungodly sinners have spoken against him.
So all the prophets from Genesis 3:16 all the way up were prophesying. Go back to Jeremiah 28 and 8 one more again. I want us to marinate, because some of you listen to these Christian pastors talking about love, peace, and hair grease, and they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries.
So the prophets always prophesied against many countries.
And against great kingdoms.
And against great kingdoms of what?
Of war.
Of war.
Of war. And of evil.
And of evil.
And of pestilence.
And of pestilence. So if you got a prophet say, no. Love, peace, and hair grease. It's all going to be good. When Hananiah said that in Jeremiah 28, there's going to be peace, God told Jeremiah, follow behind him and tell him he's going to die. Just for them lies he said. Give me Sirach 37. There was a time when President Hugo Chavez, people thought he was paranoid. They said, you are crazy to think America is after Venezuela. Read that, Sirach 37 and 13 and 14.
Sirach chapter 37, verse 13.
Watch this.
And let the counsel of thine own heart stand.
Let the counsel of your own heart stand.
For there is no man more faithful unto thee than it.
Sometimes you got a feeling inside when you know something. Go ahead.
For a man's mind is sometime wont to tell him more than 7 watchmen.
7 watchmen is on the wall saying there's no enemy approaching. Hugo Chavez was saying, no, 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 no. America is coming. Give me that first video. That's Hugo Chavez. Put him on the screen so y'all know who I'm talking about, because some of y'all might be in a bubble here in America. That's Hugo Chavez. He died of a brain aneurysm. I believe they killed him. Allegedly. Give me the video. Listen good. Oh, Yuri.
Sir.
It's in Spanish, so you're going to have to read it.
Yes, sir.
And just don't stop the video, Yuri. You can read quick.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
So there is a possibility of war then.
Posibilidad de una guerra está ahí entonces.
Pero tú no
You
ves,
don't see it?
tú no ves la
You don't see
amenaza
the
que es para
threat that the
nosotros.
United States empire poses to us?
Hey, wait a minute. Turn down Hugo Chavez some. I need to hear Yuri's voice. His voice and Yuri's is clashing. Go ahead. So start again.
Guerra está ahí entonces.
So there's a possibility of war then?
Pero tú no
You
ves,
don't see it?
tú no ves la
You don't see the
amenaza
threat that the United States empire poses to us?
¿Por qué cree
Why do you think the United States wants to attack Venezuela? Well, there's the recent history.
que es reciente. Yo te voy a
I'll
decir
tell you the most important reason here.
aquí mismo,
Right here is the largest oil reserve on this planet.
de este planeta. Aquí en
Here in Venezuela, we have oil for more than 100 years. The United States is running out of oil. The most important reason why the United States
mayor peso de que Estados Unidos quiere poner
wants to put a government here that is subordinate to it, to the empire,
un gobierno subordinado a él, al imperio, como lo
is they had for a long time is Venezuelan oil.
el petróleo venezolano.
Quiero hacerle una
I want to ask you a question without offending you,
que a
okay?
usted le moleste. ¿Está usted
Are you paranoid about the United States?
See that?
No de ninguna
No, not at all. I'm just being realistic.
solo soy realista.
Say, wait a minute, pause it right there. Men are more realistic than women. Men will see things coming, a woman's like, no, I don't understand. Look at the butterfly, look the fly, look. The hell is this? Y'all don't see the danger back there? She's like, no. Go ahead, play on.
Yo solo soy realista. Si tú
If you could ask them that question you asked me.
esa pregunta que me has hecho a mí, lo que pasa es que
The thing is, you can't. Because most of them are dead.
están muertos. Hazle esa pregunta
Ask Jacob Arbenz that
a
question.
Arbenz, que era presidente
Who was president of Guatemala when I was born. You hadn't been born yet.
siendo tú no habías nacido. Solo porque
Just because he wanted to carry out agrarian reform,
lo
the
invadieron,
United States invaded and overthrew him.
tú pudieras hacerle
You
esa
can ask that question to Joao Goulart, the Brazilian. The United States overthrew him.
lo derrocaron. Estados Unidos. Tú pudieras hacerle esa
You
pregunta.
can ask that question to Salvador Allende, the martyred president.
El presidente mártir. Tú pudieras hacerle esa
You can ask that question to Juan Bosch, the former Dominican president overthrown by the U.S.
el
invasion.
presidente dominicano derrocado por la invasión de los Estados Unidos. Tú pudieras
You
hacer
can
esa
ask that question to my general, Omar Torrijos, assassinated by the CIA,
asesinado por la CIA. Y ya, mucho
and
más.
many others.
No es paranoia.
It's not paranoia, it's the truth. I am fulfilling my responsibility as head of
Es
state.
una responsabilidad de jefe de Estado. Los paranoicos son
The paranoid are another matter.
los de la extrema
Those on the extreme right.
derecha. Los
The crazies who believe that the world will not
no van
change.
a cambiar. La
The
burguesía.
Yankee bootlicker bourgeoisie of this continent who want to continue
Este continente pitiyanqui que pretenden a rajatabla seguir dominando.
dominating these peoples, and they will not be able to achieve it. Only after September 11th
Septiembre, Estados
did the
Unidos.
United States begin to make a list of terrorists.
Bueno, y a mí me
Well, I'm on that list too.
también en esa lista. Estados Unidos.
The United States, the government of the United
El
States,
gobierno de Estados Unidos lanzó
dropped an atomic bomb on Hiroshima, an atomic bomb,
atómica sobre Hiroshima, una bomba atómica. Y otras.
and another on Nagasaki.
Eso es.
That's terrorism.
That's right. That's some good stuff. So as I said, he allegedly was murdered. He was allegedly murdered. And we're going to go into the two kingdoms, Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom, and the danger for all 12 tribes. Give me Jeremiah 50 and 33. No, before that, give me Isaiah 33 and 1. I want you to see this. This is about Babylon. And Babylon the Great in the Bible is a metaphor for the United States of America.
Isaiah chapter 33, verse 1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled.
America's the nation that spoils, meaning robs all other countries, and nobody robs America, right?
And dealest
And
treacherously,
America deals treacherously,
and they dealt not treacherously with thee.
and the nations did not deal treacherously with America. Go ahead.
When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled.
God has prophesied. When America has filled her belly and has stopped spoiling, because she got enough, it says then that's when they're going to get spoiled. Go ahead.
And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
And when America stops dealing treacherously with all the nations, then they're going to deal treacherously with America. So give me Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 3, please. 33.
Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33.
So y'all come, we need you to take this class serious. Come out of your sleep and slumber. Things are happening globally, and we have to wake up and see and realize what time we're living in. Jeremiah 50 and 33.
Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel,
The children of Israel, that's northern kingdom,
and the children of Judah
and the children of Judah, that's southern kingdom,
were oppressed together.
were oppressed together. So I'm going to show you what happened in Venezuela. It's going to happen over there on the continent of Africa as well. Go ahead.
And all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go.
Let's go to Isaiah 14 and 4. I'm going to show you something in Isaiah 14 and 4.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 4.
Let's go.
That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon.
So we're reading about the king of Babylon, prophecies pertaining to Babylon. And this Babylon is talking about is not Nebuchadnezzar. It is the United States of America. Go ahead.
Thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased?
So Babylon is prophesied to be an oppressing kingdom, an oppressive kingdom. But it says, how hath the oppressor ceased? So when Isaiah is writing this, he sees the aftermath of the fall of Babylon. So he's writing down, he sees the fall of America. Let me show you. Revelation 18 and 1. Everything all right? All right, Revelation 18 and 1. Babylon the Great, that one.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 1.
Watch this.
And after these things, I saw another angel come.
Now, people can't be that. I remember I was talking with this African pastor. He was so damn stupid. I don't like talking to stupid people. You remember, I asked you to deal with him, and he cursed you out on the phone. You gave the phone to me. The dude is saying to me that Babylon in Revelation 18 is Nebuchadnezzar. I'm like, how stupid can you be? Nebuchadnezzar been dead thousands of years before that. Read that, Yuri.
And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
So, the way John saw it, he saw it in a vision, the fall of Babylon the Great. Now, Babylon during the time of John was not yet even in existence yet. The people were there, but the country, the city, was not there during the time of John the Revelator. But he sees a vision of the fall of this mighty empire, and he writes it down. He said, I see the fall of this empire. Now let's go back to Isaiah 14 and 4. Isaiah sees the same thing. He writes the fall of it. But now we're going to identify through precepts in here that it's America. Come up.
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon.
So you may say, well, who's the king of Babylon? Go ahead.
And say, how hath the oppressor ceased?
First thing, this would be an oppressive kingdom. So that's number one. Go ahead.
The golden city ceased.
This would be a golden city. Everybody would want to go to Babylon. I love Babylon. Everybody wants to go to Babylon. That's why, and it's a rich kingdom. That's why it calls it the golden city, right?
The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked.
Babylon is wicked as hell. Go ahead.
In the scepter of the rulers.
And they are rulers. Go ahead.
He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
Wait a minute. Babylon would smite the people with a continual stroke. They would always be on top of nations and people. Read it again.
He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
So when they say, oh, we got to go into Venezuela because they're drug dealers, that's a lie. They're filled with wrath always. When they said Iran had weapons of mass destruction, it was all a lie. That's called wrath. We must control this planet. That's what they want. Go ahead.
He that ruled the nations in anger.
See that? He that ruled the nations in anger. So Babylon would be the world superpower. You don't get no more world superpower than America. Don't say Russia. Russia don't have this. You see this right here? You see that over 850 bases throughout the world? Russia don't got that. Russia or China don't got that. We don't.
He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted.
There's gonna come a time, Isaiah has written, this place will be persecuted. Go ahead.
And none hinder it.
And nobody's gonna stop the person. When them missiles start shooting in America, can't nobody stop it. All your prayers, put your prayers, Christian, under the bed because God ain't listening to them. Go ahead.
The whole earth is at rest and quiet.
When Babylon is destroyed, the whole earth will be at rest and be quiet. Go ahead.
They break forth into singing.
Everybody's gonna sing. All creation's gonna sing when this place goes down. Go ahead.
Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee.
These are people. Go ahead.
And the cedars of Lebanon.
Go ahead.
Saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us.
Watch this.
Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming.
I know you think hell is under the ground and there's a red guy with a pitchfork and wings sticking everybody. No, that's not what hell is. This verse is going to tell you what hell is. Read again.
Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming.
At thy coming down. Go ahead.
It stirreth up the dead for thee.
It stirreth up the dead for thee. We're going to see who's the hell, who's the dead. Watch.
Even all the chief ones of the earth.
Wait a minute. So the chief ones of the earth are the dead that are in hell. Go ahead.
It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations.
All the kings of the nations are the chief ones that are dead that are in hell. So what is that saying? Hell is a low state. America reigns supreme and all nations beneath it. Oh, you didn't believe that? Ask Haiti. Ask Jamaica. Ask all these little, what they call third world countries. Read on.
All they shall speak and say unto thee.
What the nation's going to say when America falls?
Art thou also become weak as we?
You are falling down now. You've lost your power, your influence, America. You're weak as we are now. Go ahead.
Art thou become like unto us?
Uh-huh.
Thy pomp.
Thy pomp means your pride. Thy pride. Go ahead.
Is brought down to the grave.
Brought down to hell. Go ahead.
And the noise of thy vials.
The noise of your vials, you know, vials is like music. It makes you feel good. So what is that really talking about? That's their influence through their media. They control and manipulate everybody. Go ahead.
The noise of thy vials. The worm is spread under thee.
Corrosion, corruption. Go ahead.
And the worms cover thee.
Now watch what it calls Babylon. The king of Babylon is given another name in verse 12. Go ahead.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
Lucifer, he's called. The king of Babylon is now referred to as Lucifer, which is light bearer. What do you mean light bearer? Give me that statue. Light bearer. Lucifer means light. No, not, yes, that one. Light bearer. What do you think that torch represents? She gives light to the world. America is the kingdom of light. That's what they're saying. And everybody wants to come here. I don't care. I hear people say, right, oh, my country is so beautiful, but then why are you here? Somalia, oh, my country, no, then why are you here? We don't want to hear about America and her allies has decimated all other countries. That's what they do, economically or militarily. And then everybody says, let's go to America. So everybody comes here, where the economy is somewhat good. Why? Because America makes it like that. The king of Babylon makes it and keeps it so. Read that again, verse 12.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
Son of the morning, go ahead.
How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation?
So the king of Babylon, which is Lucifer, has a history of weakening the nations. How so? Let's start with economics. Where is the IMF and the World Bank located? Washington, D.C. They're the ones that says, Jamaica, your money is garbage. Haiti, your money is garbage. I don't care if you got resources in your land. Oh, Africa, your money is worse than Jamaica and Haiti's. It's toilet paper. But in Africa, but we have oil to go. America says, we don't care. We have the bombs. And Africa goes, okay. Ooh. That's what they do to all nations and all countries. And guess what? Nobody got nothing to say. Most of y'all know the IMF control how the money rate goes. And they're right across the street from each other. Can you put them on the screen? IMF, I'm talking to y'all, I ain't putting nothing up. IMF, World Bank. Some people just came out their mama's behind yesterday. They don't know what I'm talking about. International Monetary Fund. They're the one that give foreign aid, monies to countries, lend to countries, and then you got to pay it back at an astronomical rate. America will lend a country, let's say, $8.4 billion. Right, so you got to pay us back $16.8 million. What is this? That's the rules. Get your IMF. World Bank. Right there, World Bank. Those two institutions right there control the economics of the world. And no Negro got nothing to say about it. Say it in the mic.
Those two, let's say a country want to borrow $1 billion. They dictate what you're going to do with the money, by the way. They also dictate. Let's say they don't like the government. They will tell you clearly, for us to give you that money, that government got to go. And they come and put their own, yes. There's a lot of things you don't know. Listen, this is Babylon.
Mm-hmm.
There's stipulation behind those loans. And you got to say, again, remember what they do in Ghana a couple of years ago. They said, if you want that loan, you got to accept homosexuality.
Mm-hmm.
Remember they fly Kamala Harris way over there to offer them money to accept it?
Yep.
All these things is in this loan. They write them down in this loan.
That's right. What verse read, Cap?
We just read verse 12.
Go ahead.
Verse 13. But thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
So the king of Babylon, which is Lucifer, would do space travel. They would land on the moon. They would put satellites out there in space and go to Venus and Mars. I wonder who this could be. I'm just so confused. Maybe it's the Congo. Huh? Maybe it's Iraq. Yeah, because ancient Iraq was Babylon. So is Iraq doing space travel? No. Wake up! This is talking about the United States of America. Read it again, Captain Yuri.
For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven.
Mm-hmm.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
Go ahead.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
He would sit on God's people in North America. That's what it means, the sides of the north. What is the congregation? Give me that in Exodus 12:47. What is the congregation of God? Who is it?
Exodus chapter 12, verse 47.
Yeah.
All the congregation of Israel.
Israel is the congregation. Give me Psalm 74 and 2. That's the one I like better. I like Psalm 74, verse 2.
Psalms chapter 74 and verse 2.
To explain the congregation. Go ahead.
Remember thy congregation, which thou hast purchased of old, the rod of thine inheritance, which thou hast redeemed, this Mount Zion, wherein thou hast dwelt.
That's right. So Mount Zion, we are the congregation of the Lord. So you read that line again. I will sit also.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
When you're sitting with someone, you have conquered them. You are ruling them. So God's congregation is here in the sides of the north, North America. Stop looking in Iraq. I had a damn dumb pastor tell me that's talking about Iraq. I said, God's holy people ain't over there in Iraq. What the hell is this? Read on.
I will ascend above the heights of the
I
clouds.
will ascend above the heights of the clouds. That's airplanes, jets, helicopters. They put it together. Give me the Wright brothers, 1903. I think it's Henry and Orville Wright. Put it on the screen. Give me the Wright brothers. I need to see the Wright brothers. But they were the first ones. Those two devils. The Wright brothers. It wasn't Iraq. America was the first ones to come up with plane travel. That was them, the Wright brothers. It was not Iraq. For you Christians out there, yeah, this is talking about Iraq. And this ain't Satan either, spiritual demon Satan. Satan don't gotta say, I'm gonna ascend into heaven. He goes before the Lord daily. Like, give me that Job 1:6, just to prove my point for these dumb Christians. Job 1:6.
Job chapter 1, verse 6.
Let's go.
Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord.
These are the angels, go ahead.
And Satan came also among them.
Go ahead.
And the Lord said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said,
Wait a minute, stop. In church, you correct me if I'm wrong, they said God and Satan got into a fist fight. God kicked Satan out of heaven, and he's barred from ever going back. So wait a minute. We just read Satan go before the Lord, and they're having a conversation. Hey, what's up, Satan, my man? Have a seat. What's going on? Where you been? What you up to? So Christianity is 100% garbage. All lies. Colonial lies. Go back to Isaiah 14.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
Planes. Go ahead.
I will be like the Most High.
I will be like God. Who's the only one that goes worldwide portraying themselves as God? Put it on the screen. They're the only ones that do this. They're the ones that force their image as the Most High. That's only them. China never did that. Africa didn't do that. Iran and Iraq didn't do that. This white man is the only one that will murder you if you don't worship him as God. That's why when you mention a black Christ, they get angry. It's something in them. It's instinctual. They get mad. What? Black Christ? What? No, you got to pray to us. It's in all of them. All of them. Where we at, Yuri?
Verse 15.
Come on.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
See? Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell. Conquered. Go ahead.
To the sides of the pit.
Watch this. Watch this. This is for all you Lucifers, the spirit demon. Go ahead.
They that see thee
They that see Lucifer
shall narrowly look upon thee
narrowly look upon Lucifer.
and consider thee, saying, Is this the man?
What? What?
Is this the man?
What was that, Yuri?
The man
Is this the man? The man? The man?
that
What
made
do you mean Christians can't read? It says Lucifer's man. What kind of man? The white man! That's what it's talking about! Yuri, one more again.
Is this the man that made the earth to tremble? That did shake kingdoms?
Who is making the earth to tremble and shake through bombs, through war? It's the white man doing that.
This is war.
Hey, give me that article, IT. 2016, America bombed 7 countries under Obama. Y'all keep playing with these people. You keep sleeping on them. 2016, America bombed 7 countries at once. To bomb 7 countries at once, that means you're a bad man. You say, America saying, I'm not as scared of nobody. We got power like you never seen. We can fight 7 countries at one time. All right, did y'all find that for me? Yep. What up? Read that, Yuri.
How many bombs did the United States drop in 2016? U.S. bombs dropped in 2016, all weapons platforms. Syria, 12,192.
This is in 2016. Go ahead.
Iraq, 12,095. Afghanistan, 1,337. Libya, 496. Yemen, 35. Somalia, 14. Pakistan, 3. Total, 26,172.
You know what they never tell you? How many civilians were murdered? They never tell you. How many children died? They don't tell you that. You want to know why the Somalians are in America? Look right there. America destroyed their country. A lot of them are here now. Now, we get mad. Our people get, what you here for? Well, because, and the Somalis are too afraid to say it. We're here because the white man destroyed our country. They don't want to say that. They'd rather pick a fight with us, though, because we ain't got no power. Yuri, did you read that? Read on.
They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee
I say pay attention.
and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms,
Watch this.
that made the world as a wilderness?
King of Babylon, which is Lucifer, would make the world as a wilderness. Can you put those Palestinian pictures up again? Yep, this is a wilderness. Read that again, Yuri.
That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof.
And destroyed the cities thereof. What man is destroying cities? It's the white man. It's only the white man. Go ahead.
That opened not the house of his prisoners.
We're the prisoners. We've been here so long, America is normal to us. We don't no longer see America as a prison house. But our ancestors, when they got here, they knew this was prison. But now, you got your good job, you got your education, you're comfy. Now, no, I'm free. I'm free. God says this is your prison. That's what God says. From there, give me Maduro. Oh, this guy's getting on my damn nerves. These coons. What Chavez call them, boot-licking bourgeoisies. Give me the next clip. Number 2. Come on, IT. Hey, this is what we were just reading about.
Breaking. Suspected U.S. Apache attack helicopters seen totally dominating the skies above Caracas.
Caracas is the capital of Venezuela.
Venezuela, while explosions ring out.
You would think America took over their airspace, took over their land. You would think you would be nervous to go into somebody else's home, their house. America said, we ain't scared, we gonna take this over. That's what happened. And they were dropping bombs. Go ahead, play on.
Venezuelan air defenses look to be completely disabled.
See that? They disabled Venezuela's air defense.
By the
What kind of technology this man got? And you Negroes online talking about you gonna fight against the government. You stupid as hell. You better shut your black lips. You ain't got no power yet to do nothing. You got your little Glock or your little M16. I'm gonna go shoot you, stupid. You better shut up and sit down and learn the Bible. You probably shoot yourself. Didn't they shoot themselves at what's that group? NFA? Oh yeah, NFA. NFAC. Yeah, go ahead, play.
American Delta Special Force landed in the Venezuelan capital, Caracas.
Okay, well, all right then. Give me the next one. Maduro. That's Maduro right there. That was at around 5 this morning. 4 this morning. Y'all see that? That happened early this morning, around 4 a.m. Okay, around 4 a.m. Then, I'm trying to spell Venezuela. Y'all bear with me a second. Okay, I got it. Okay. I'm asking, let me know what Deacon Joshua says. Give me the next one, the next clip. And we're only going to go to 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Go ahead.
President of the United States, Donald Trump, has just posted...
Wait. This is isn't this the beginning of their new year? This happened overnight while everybody sleep. Go ahead.
And on Truth Social, this is the first public acknowledgement by the United States. I will read it for you, just seeing this pop up on my phone as we speak while texting back and forth with senior advisors at the White House. From the President of the United States, the United States of America has successfully carried out a large-scale strike against Venezuela and its leader, President Nicolas Maduro, who has been, along with his wife, captured and flown out of the country. This operation was done...
You know, Venezuela has never attacked America. And when they say Venezuela funnels drugs through America, where's the evidence? They have never shown no proof that Venezuela puts drugs in America. No proof at all. You would think they'd show some evidence. None. They just say it, and we're supposed to believe it. This is an example of what we read in Isaiah 31 about the treacherous dealer that deals treacherously. Go ahead.
In conjunction with U.S. law enforcement. Details to follow, according to the president. There will be a news conference, he says, today at 11 a.m. at Mar-a-Lago. He then punctuates it, as he often does, with thanks for your attention to this matter. It is signed by the president. So again, I want to repeat two of the key sentences in there. He confirms that the U.S. carried out this large-scale strike against Venezuela, and he says that its leader, President Nicolas Maduro, who has been, along with his wife, captured and flown out of the country.
Now they say captured. How about kidnapped? How about that? Because they did the same thing to Aristide in Haiti. Put a damn bag over his head and flew him and his wife out the country. Go ahead.
So, according to the President of the United States...
And then you work up on Sunday and pray to them. Y'all, some of y'all just stupid as hell. Go ahead.
Is no longer on the ground in Venezuela. It leaves open a bit of a vacuum there in terms of leadership. It's not entirely clear who is effectively running that country at this time. I just want to get your immediate reaction to the news that we are hearing again in a True Social post from the President of the United States.
Now, we just started hitting Venezuela just before all of this started happening. And Deacon Yashua and them did several radio shows in Venezuela. So we really don't know how far the word went out, but we have to do a pause now because of this. But go ahead, play on.
This changes everything. This means that this was a regime change operation, and that this was had some degree of coordination. Witnesses earlier described helicopters. Witnesses
Okay, right, Dr. Bailey here. Give me the next one. The news with Venezuela. The next one. Yes, this one right here. Put it on the screen. If y'all get a chance, I wanted to actually read the actual article, but I had to subscribe, so I said I ain't paying for that. So, y'all see the title, Wall Street Journal. Can you read that?
The Wall Street Journal. Trump's Dun Road Doctrine aims to dominate the Americas.
Pay attention. They aim to dominate the Americas. That's Mexico, Central, and South America. Play on.
Countries in the region, from the northern tip of Canada and Greenland down to the southern tip of Argentina. And this has been referred to as the Don Roe Doctrine. Top U.S. officials themselves have referred to this as the Don Roe Doctrine. And this is, of course, a reference to the colonial Monroe Doctrine that goes back to 1823, in which the U.S. declared that all of Latin America is the U.S. empire's so-called backyard and part of its imperial sphere of influence. And the Trump administration spelled this out very clearly in the National Security Strategy it published in 2025. This document referred to the Western Hemisphere, and particularly Latin America, as the most important region for the U.S. empire, and made it clear that the U.S. wants to cut off Latin America's ties with China, and it wants to control all of the strategic natural resources and geopolitical choke points in the region in order to create this new supply chain that cuts out China. The U.S. National Security Strategy proposed the so-called Trump corollary to the Monroe Doctrine, saying it wants to cut out all non-hemispheric competitors, which is a reference to China. And it added that the U.S. should, quote, own or control strategically vital assets in our hemisphere, end quote. So the message is clear. The U.S. is saying that it owns the entire hemisphere and all of the natural resources and strategic infrastructure in the region. And more specifically, the Trump administration's national security strategy asserts that, quote, the United States must be preeminent in the Western Hemisphere as a condition of our security and prosperity, a condition that allows us to assert ourselves confidently.
Pause it right there. That's the bottom on that article. See the bottom? The United States must... Read that, Yuri? That's what he's reading.
The United States must be preeminent in the Western Hemisphere as a condition of our security and prosperity, a condition that allows us to assert ourselves confidently where and when we need to in the region. The terms of our alliances and the terms upon which we provide any kind of aid must be contingent on winding down adversarial outside influence from control of military installations, ports, and key
Not your
infrastructure
friends.
to the purchase of strategic assets broadly defined.
Right. Look up at the top where it says we want other nations.
We want other nations to see us as their partner of first choice. And we will, through vicarious means,
No, it says,
Vicarious.
and we will
through
through
various
various means.
discourage their collaboration with others.
What do you think various means mean to this war? It means what? If we got to kill you, we could kill you. That's what America's saying.
Yeah.
Various types of weapons, we will annihilate you. Play on.
And then where we need to in the region, winding down adversarial outside influence from control of military installations, ports, and key infrastructure to the purchase of strategic assets broadly defined, end quote. It also says that the U.S. needs to deny non-hemispheric competitors access to Latin America. That's a reference to China and to a lesser degree Russia and Iran, but the main target is China in Cold War II. And it says the U.S. is going to force all countries in Latin America to, quote, see us as their partner of first choice. And we will, through various means, discourage their collaboration with others, end quote. This is colonialism. This is not just imperialism. This is blatant colonialism. The U.S. is saying that all of Latin America belongs to the U.S. empire, and the countries in the region cannot have an independent foreign policy. The U.S. controls not only their natural resources and their strategic infrastructure, but it controls their government policy, and the U.S. empire decides who the leaders of all of the countries of Latin America will be. This is the message from the Trump administration.
Damn, you can't make this stuff up.
Hell?
So if you thought that the Babylon that we're reading about is not America, then you tell us who it is.
Yeah.
Who has such power to do that? There's
Tell
no other
us who it
country like
is.
this. From there. And you know, they said they want to shut down Cuba.
Mm-hmm.
They've been trying to get Cuba.
For a
So
long
now,
time.
put that next one up. I had to find something out. Watch this. I asked, does Venezuela supply Cuba with oil? Right?
Yeah.
Yes, Venezuela has historically been a crucial supplier of
Oh,
heavily
yeah.
subsidized
Well,
oil to
Venezuela,
Cuba,
no.
a relationship cemented by a 2000 agreement where Cuba provides doctors and intelligence support in exchange for oil. Though recent U.S. sanctions and Venezuelan production issues have disrupted these shipments, creating energy shortages in Cuba.
So Cuba has been having energy shortages. When I was there, they had it. Same thing too. But now that America controls the oil, they'll say no oil for Cuba. So
oil for
that's
Cuba.
how they're going to get a foot in Cuba. They're going to control Cuba soon. You got to see what's going on worldwide.
Dark winter.
That's all I want. They playing chess, not checkers. Psalms 10. They said, we ain't got to shoot a bomb in Cuba. We'll just take Venezuela and control the oil. What you gonna do now, Cuba? The hell is this? And guess what? China gets oil from Venezuela.
Oh my God.
You can't make this stuff up. Psalms 10 and 1, Yuri.
Psalms chapter 10, verse 1.
Let's go.
Why standest thou afar off, O Lord?
This is the question we always ask in our prayers. We see what's happening. And we say, Lord, why aren't you doing something? But us in here, we know prophetically a certain chain of events must come to pass.
Yeah.
What we read in Isaiah 14 about weakening nations and destroying cities has to
Isaiah
come
14.
on a more greater scale than what we've seen. Because all we've seen thus far is like colonial times, slavery. We saw that and it's bad. But the Lord said, no, there's much more than that. You got to see what I'm going to happen. What's going to happen? So Isaiah 14 must be fulfilled to the utmost.
Yep.
Okay? And many other scriptures. Read that again, Yuri.
Why standest thou afar off, O Lord? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble?
That's right.
The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor.
The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Some of you at home say, oh yeah, the poor mean people that ain't got no money. Nope, that is not what it's talking about. Isaiah 14:32, real quick.
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 32. What shall one then answer the messengers of the nation? That the Lord hath founded Zion.
Have founded Zion.
And the poor of his people.
And the poor of his people, meaning Zion,
shall trust in it.
So the poor is only referring to Zion. That's the 12 tribes of Israel. Go back to Psalms 10 again.
Psalm chapter 10 and verse 2.
Come on.
The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor.
So you thought you've been persecuted here in America because you're the poor, meaning poor in spirit. That's why Christ said, blessed are the poor in spirit. Give me that Yuri real quick. Matthew 5 in the Beatitudes.
Matthew chapter 5 and verse 3. Blessed are the poor in spirit.
Why?
For theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
So the poor in spirit goes back to Isaiah 14:32 about the children of Zion. We're poor in spirit. That's what we're. Because some of you got some money and you got, I'm not poor. Listen, LeBron James is poor in spirit. He's poor.
Poor in spirit.
And if whatever he got, the people over him got way more than he got. Y'all understand that, right? Come on, Yuri.
Yes, sir. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
See what David is saying? Let the wicked be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Now I know. Who's the wicked? The wicked is China. No! Give me that Malachi 1:4 real quick.
Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4.
Come on!
Whereas Edom saith, we are
Edom, E-D-O-M, meaning red people, right? Which is the Caucasians, right?
Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
They returned during the Renaissance, right?
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build.
They have built up kingdoms all over, good?
But I will throw down.
But God's prophecy is that he will throw down. That's what we read in Isaiah 14 and Revelation 18, the first two verses, right?
And they shall call them.
And they shall call Edom
the border of wickedness.
The border of wickedness.
And the people.
Not the does say person?
The people.
And the people. That's man, woman, boy, girl. And the people, go ahead.
Against whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
For how long?
Forever.
So you can't change God's mind. I heard a woman call up one of the other Israelite camps talking about IUIC says the white man and his woman is the wicked. I got a lot of European Caucasian friends. So I really don't understand what they're talking. And the brother makes excuses, skips scriptures to manipulate so that he could get a new member in the congregation. I said, this is some BS. BS. Yuri, where we at?
Psalms chapter 10 and verse 3. Verse 2. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor.
So Esau in his pride doth persecute the Israelites. Go ahead.
Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
Let Esau be taken in the very same devices that they have imagined for us. Go ahead.
For the wicked boasted of his heart's desire.
Don't y'all see Trump boasting of his heart's desire? He tell you what he gonna do. And everybody like, he ain't gonna do that. Oh, he just did it. Go ahead.
And blesseth the covetous.
Wait. Don't run by that. The wicked blesses the covetous. You ever see in politics? In politics, there's a lot of deals done under the table. Except for black folks. Let me tell you, we can't operate like them. I heard Umar Johnson say once, he said black people need to get a suitcase of money, go down to their local politicians, and tell them what we want done for our communities. And I'm like, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Eric Adams, y'all remember Eric Adams? Mayor of New York, Eric Adams. And there's some black ones in Illinois, Chicago. Some of them were doing deals under the table, which is not unheard of. It's very common. Like somebody want a contract to do construction, right? And there's 26 companies. Okay, whoever is the highest, I'm going to choose that one. So, but technically you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to just pick one and that's it. But people say you pay me money and then I'll give you the contract. So everybody's bidding for this. New York does it all the time. Not just New York, DC, all cities do that. But when Jake get in office, Jake go, I'm gonna do that too. Jake end up threatening to go to jail. Y'all don't see that's going on, all these black women in politics catching hell. Eric Adams, I don't know how many black men are in politics. Not them little girly boys I see. But it's crazy. I'm like, wait a minute. What they did is the same thing white folks been doing for decades, for centuries. Say on the mic.
they were shown by what their predecessors did.
Exactly.
So whoever they came up under, they watched them do this. So then when they got in office, they did the same exact thing, but it don't work that way.
You know when you get a job, right? Whoever's been at that job, they'll say, hey, let's say me, Bishop, hey, I want you to train up Captain Shemaiah in this position, let him know the do's and don'ts, That happen. You sit in that mayor's seat. Yeah. People, you got what I'll say a handler, or for lack of better words, somebody that's going to guide you and show you the ins and outs of that office. Yeah. They're going to groom you on what to do. Now, when you do an underhanded thing under the table, now you're going to jail. What are you going to say?
But Bishop, I'm going to give you a perfect example of this. Almost every single congressman, senators took money from AIPAC.
Yes, yes.
Now, I'm going to give you a bigger one.
Right.
Donald Trump, the president of the United States, took $200-something million. And he didn't hide it.
Right.
He told you exactly. $200 million. How come he didn't go to jail?
Mm-hmm. Right. AIPAC is a foreign entity. They haven't even registered in this country. And that's illegal. And when people say it, the president's like, oh, well, the treacherous dealer. They deal treacherously. This is a treacherous group of people, I'm telling you. So now we just read, Yuri, what did we just read?
Verse 3. For the wicked boasted of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous.
Okay, blessed the covetous. America, remember they said, hey, how many of us in the UN want Israel to stop bombing Gaza? Mm-hmm. All the countries go like that. They had one black woman for America with a big hand. She had a big hand with a big back, and she put her hand up as a veto. You know, it's only like 3 countries that have the power to veto. Yeah, that's all right. That's the big paw right there. They use her to keep the destruction going. Everybody was against America, but because America got power, nobody can do nothing. So Israel kept bombing Gaza. Yep. Now, I'm going somewhere. You ask yourself, why didn't America stop what's going on over there? Well, it says they bless the covetous. Israel over there, their people are covetous. Just like with South Africa. South Africa don't belong to the white folks. The Dutch went in there and robbed and stole. But America says, you know what? I'm in agreement with it because you know what? I'm going to keep this party going. Let me get started on Venezuela now because I'm going to take that. America said they will control and run Venezuela the way America wants. Mm-hmm. And it's not just Venezuela. It's going to be Cuba, Brazil. They're going to go Mexico. Mm-hmm. They're going to take it all. Yeah. They're going to go to Africa too. Watch. Yeah. Read that again, Yuri. I'm sorry. For
the wicked boasted of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth.
Whom the Lord hates. Go ahead.
The wicked, though through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after God.
You thought the white man was Christian. You thought the white man was a Jew. What did it say, Yuri?
Will not seek after God.
The wicked through his pride will not seek after God. They don't give a daggone what the Bible says. Go ahead.
God is not in all his thoughts.
God is not in all his thoughts. Come on.
His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies.
As for all America's enemies.
He puffeth at them.
America puffs at their enemies. Why? Because they got the power. Economically and militarily. There's no enemy that could come against America. They said, we take 7 of you on at once. Mm-hmm. The hell is this? We got over 800 bases with bombs, and more bombs. And what you got? What you got? The hell is this? What is that? We don't hear it.
He has said in his heart, I shall not be moved.
So the white man, America said, I shall not be moved. Go ahead.
For I shall never be in adversity.
America's pride says they shall never be in adversity. They will never got no problem, no big problem. Who can bring a problem to America? Go ahead.
His mouth is full of cursing.
America's mouth is full of cursing.
And deceit.
And fraud. Go ahead.
Under his tongue is mischief and vanity.
Go ahead. Mischief and lies. Go ahead.
He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages.
He's in everybody's cities. Go ahead.
In the secret places doth he murder the innocent.
He murders the innocent of our people. You got to imagine, he had people on the ground in Venezuela. Mm-hmm. People on the ground in Venezuela. Go ahead.
His eyes are privily set against the poor.
His eyes privily means secretly against the poor. They will say
That's
they
right.
love black people, but secretly they're plotting against our race.
I
our
took
people.
get
That's
out
what the
all
Bible
the
says.
Americans, them
You can believe it or not.
unprotected.
I don't care. Go ahead.
He
Now,
lieth
you don't
in
get
wait
them out, you
secretly
gonna have
as a
trouble.
lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the
Them
poor.
gonna be
He doeth catch
found
the
out.
poor when he draweth him into his net.
And
And this net is
easily
traps, whether it's a
manipulate.
political
It's
net
especially
or a
all the
religious
crackheads
net.
going on.
Crack was a net for black people. They said, let's keep poverty in the black communities. Don't give them too many jobs, because if we don't give them too many jobs, sprinkle a little crack on it. They're gonna sell some crack, and then you know what? We'll increase the laws on crack, the crack penalty laws. So they go to jail for a longer time. The police got a job. The correction officers got a job. The judges, the courts got jobs. All you white folk gonna be taken care of. Don't worry, because black people are not that smart. They can make quick money fast selling crack, and they're gonna fall for it. That's how it is. Go ahead.
He croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones.
You know what this? Y'all see that verse? Read it again, Yuri.
He croucheth and humbleth himself.
You know what that means? He'll even bow. Hey, show me Black Lives
This
Matter.
one's stranded.
Police officers
Stranded.
bow to black people. Show me that. Yeah. Come on,
Got
y'all.
nowhere to
Yep,
go.
right
It
there.
was
That's
just
I
here.
want the first one right there.
Minding his business.
But on the screen, that was it. This fool black people. They said they really love us. They really, really love. They bow to us black people. Look, y'all stupid. That's a setup. That's all a setup. And if we had just read the Bible, we would learn. Read that again, Captain Yuri.
He croucheth
Oh, it's
and
that
humbleth
one.
himself, that the poor may fall by his strong
You
ones.
know what strong ones are? His military, his police. They're the strong ones. They got the guns. They got the power. They're the strong ones. And we fall for this. Black people, oh no, see, they're not all bad. They love us. Okay. Give me the next video. Trump says, woo, I'm getting warm up here. Y'all excuse me. Yeah, put that on the screen. Nancy Pelosi, Congress bowed to black Negroes, and they fool all black niggas across the country. Get on my nerves. Look, they're humbling themselves. They're crouching. Don't fall for it. And they got Kente cloth on. Woo! Bunga. Unga bunga. And black people fell for this.
Yeah, all of
If we
them.
just read the Bible, let the Bible guide
When
our
Trump
steps,
wants
guide
to
our
go
sight,
ahead
we'll be
and
good.
do all these things.
Come on, Icy. The next one. Yes, watch this.
We're going to run the country until such time as we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition. So we don't want to be involved with having somebody else get in, and we have the same situation that we had for the last long period of years. So we are going to run the country until such time as we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition. Then it has to be judicious, because that's what we're all about.
Excuse me.
So
Really?
America's running Venezuela, and they're going to put someone who they like in power.
A puppet.
Let's show that in the Bible. First Maccabees chapter 8, please. If we just let the Bible guide us, we'd be okay. 8 and 1.
First Maccabees chapter 8 and verse 1.
Write this down. This is about the Roman Republic. The Roman Republic was Japheth at this time. This is before Julius Caesar came in and took it over, and it became the Roman Empire. Go ahead, read that.
Now Judas had heard of the fame of the Romans, that they were mighty and valiant men, and such as would lovingly accept all that joined themselves unto them, and make a league of amity with all that came unto them.
Jump down to verse 13.
Verse 13.
Start at 12.
Verse 12. But with their friends,
With the friends of Rome,
and such as relied upon them, they kept amity,
they kept friendship.
and that they had conquered kingdoms both far and nigh, insomuch as all that heard of their name were afraid of them.
Watch this.
Also that, whom they would help to a kingdom,
Whoever they set up as a leader, a president, a king,
those reign.
Those reign.
In whom again
Yeah,
they
my father
would,
another
they
wicked one like
displace.
You know what it means to displace a world leader? A coup.
Yeah,
A coup.
a coup. Yeah.
America got it from Rome. They're the ones behind these coups.
Coups, yeah.
Them, France, and their allies. They're always behind the coups, waiting for a puppet bootlicker to sit in that position of authority. That's why Trump said we gotta wait. They said we're gonna run the country until we can find someone
Excuse me. Yeah.
to sit in who's not in opposition against us. Read that.
Coup, short for coup d'etat, is a sudden illegal seizure of power.
A coup is an illegal
Legal
seizure of power.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Typically by a small group within the state, like the military or political elites, to overthrow a government or its leadership, often using force or threats of force. It can also refer to a brilliant...
No, that's all I wanted. That's the one I want. So read that again, Captain Yuri, in 1 Maccabees 8 and 13.
Yes, sir. Also that, whom they will help to a kingdom, those reign. In whom again they would, they displace.
Go ahead.
Finally, that they were greatly exalted.
Jump to 15.
Verse 15. Moreover, how they had made for themselves a Senate house.
Does America have a Senate House? Yes, so America's basing the way the system is set up on Rome. Go ahead.
Wherein 320 men sat in council daily, consulting always for the people, to the end they might be well ordered, and that they committed their government to one man every year, who ruled over all their country, and that all were obedient to that one, and that there was neither envy nor emulation among them.
Jump to verse 24.
Verse 24.
Now, these are the stipulations. If you want to be friends with Rome, watch, America does the same practice. Go ahead.
If there come first any war upon the Romans or any of their confederates throughout all their dominion, the people of the Jews shall help them, as the time shall be appointed, with all their heart. Neither shall they give anything unto them that make war upon them.
So you can't give anything unto a nation that's against Rome. America follows the same politics.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Or aid them.
Or aid them
with victuals,
with food,
weapons, money, or ships, as it hath seemed good unto the Romans.
As it seems good to Rome. Right?
But they shall keep their covenants without taking anything therefore.
Read.
In the same manner also, if war come first upon the nation of the Jews.
Like, for example, y'all see that the North American Trade Organization, NATO, they have these same things in place with all of NATO. Go ahead, read.
They do.
In the same manner also, if war come first upon the nation of the Jews,
NATO
the Romans
and
shall help
OTAN.
them with all their heart, according as the time shall be appointed them.
That's why many people were angry. They said, why are you giving weapons to Israel? They're not even a part of NATO. Why are you giving weapons to Ukraine? They're not even a part of NATO. Go ahead.
Neither shall victuals be given to them,
neither shall food be given to them
that take part against them, or weapons, or money, or ships, as they have seemed good to the Romans.
Notice it keeps saying it, as it seemed good to the Romans. Go ahead.
But they shall keep their covenants in that without deceit.
Keep this agreement without deceit. Watch this.
According to these articles, did the Romans make a covenant with the people of the Jews.
Watch this, read on.
Howbeit, if hereafter the one party.
But listen good to verse 30. This is in the article. Go ahead.
Howbeit, if hereafter the one party or the other shall think meet to add or diminish anything, they may do it at their pleasure. And whatsoever they shall add or take away shall be ratified.
So you know that part was for Rome. Because Rome was the one, because you need Rome's help. So Rome would be the one to add or take away at their pleasure. You can't, these kind of contracts, that's the same thing that goes on in the world today. So, and in case you forgot about Maduro, remember Maduro said that he was an authentic Jew. He said he's not one of these fake Jews like in Israel. Give me that.
Venezuelans. Nicolas Maduro claims he is a real Jew. Unlike Bibi Netanyahu.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Jump down to the 4th paragraph.
He is. He's a real
Right there.
Jew.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's right.
Yeah! Come on.
Maduro then questioned Netanyahu's Jewish lineage and bizarrely suggested that he himself carries true
You see
Jewish.
what they wrote? Bizarrely.
Bizarrely,
Why
yeah.
did they say it's bizarre for Maduro to say he's a Jew? See how Esau is? Read it again, Yuri. I'm sorry.
Maduro then questioned Netanyahu's Jewish lineage and bizarrely suggested that he himself carries true Jewish ancestry.
Yep.
I am a Christian, but Jewish blood runs through my veins. Sephardic blood.
Now, if you've been watching the classes, that the last one I did about the Sephardi and Deacon Ithon, the Sephard, that was Judah, the
Judah.
kingdom of Judah. They weren't the Ashkenazi. We were the Sephardi Jews. Go ahead.
Sephardic blood from the authentic Jews of the 12
Tribes.
Y'all see that?
Those
Y'all
of
see that right there?
Moses.
Y'all
Yep.
heard?
Those of Moses, those Jews of the 12 tribes,
We
who
are
are not
not
the ones in charge today in the
State
state
of
of Israel.
Those
Those who govern today are under Netanyahu are not authentic
Authentic
Jews.
Jews.
He is a hodgepodge who comes from Poland,
Poland,
Maduro said.
said.
Yeah, see that?
Drop a bomb. Oh my God.
That's some good stuff right
That's
there.
good stuff,
Give me the
Madonna.
next.
You going out with a bang, bro. You are.
Jerusalem Post.
You are going out with a
Yeah.
bang.
Read that.
Maduro, Zionists trying to hand Venezuela to devils amid U.S. tensions.
That's what Maduro said. This is in the past. Go ahead.
We are the people of David against the Goliaths that we have already defeated in history, Maduro stated. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro said Zionists were trying to deliver his country to devils in a Saturday Bolivarian Integral Base Committee speech focused on pleading with the U.S. against military escalation in the region.
No, he ain't lied. Give me Revelation 2:9 real quick, and give me the next Instagram clip. Yep, that one right there. We ain't playing it. No, just play this one. He said he called them devils. Play this.
Looks like we finally got our answer about the Brooklyn tunnels.
Wait, stop. Do y'all remember the Brooklyn tunnels? Okay, play it again from the beginning.
Looks like we finally got our answer about the Brooklyn tunnels.
David, if you could explain why was there a mattress in the tunnels and what is this stain? A lot of folks are wondering, is this stain feces?
No, it's not feces.
What is
Stain
it?
is blood, and basically we did rituals. I said that before. There were some rituals that we do in the tunnels, and sometimes the rituals might involve someone who recently died, and we'll bring them down there, and we're trying to do a ritual to bring back the Messiah, which is a Schneerson, if you heard of it.
Wait, so let me get this straight. You're doing rituals to bring about a dead person from a dead person in a tunnel underneath the synagogue in Brooklyn. Isn't that Satan?
Exactly. That's exactly. Give me that Revelation 2:9.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
They not the Jews. Go ahead.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
That's who they are. Revelation 3:9.
Revelation chapter 3,
Do you
verse 9.
see that
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie.
word.
Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know
look at
that
this
I
one.
have loved thee.
Give me
Jesus
so that's
of mercy, God.
future prophecy. Ezekiel 7:24, I think it is.
When I tell you these
Ezekiel
people
7.
are demons.
Because Maduro didn't lie. He didn't lie. Read that for me.
Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 24.
Start at 23. I like that one.
Verse 23. Come on. Make a chain.
When it says make a chain, it's saying prepare ourselves for captivity. There's a
Alright, too
prophecy
much
about
clothes.
us going into slavery. Go ahead.
For the land is full of bloody crime.
Yes, we were committing crimes in the land. Like a lot of y'all got mad at the book of Clarence because he showed drug use, prostitution, gambling, violence. All that is what we was doing when we were in Jerusalem. You want to look at Passion of the Christ with the white guy, where everybody walks through Jerusalem. Oh, we're just so innocent. We're just so nice. No, no. Lies on top of lies. Read again, Yuri.
Make a chain, for the land is full of bloody crime.
The word for means because. Make a chain because the land is full of bloody crime. We were committing crimes. Go ahead.
And the city is full of violence.
Just like in Chicago. That's right, just like in Chicago. Full of violence. Go ahead.
Wherefore, I will bring the worst of the heathen.
God said, because of that, I'm going to bring the worst of the heathen. These white people that y'all love, some of y'all, God says they're the worst of the heathen. Oh, you thought the Chinese was the worst? No. No. You thought Hamites was the worst? No, no.
No.
God said these people are the worst. Read again.
Wherefore, I will bring the worst of the heathen, and they shall possess their houses. I will also make the pomp of the strong to cease, and their holy places shall be defiled.
Our places were defiled. So my point here is that God says they are the worst of the heathen. Go to Isaiah 26 and 10. We've gone over that chapter before. So if you got the class, you got it. Isaiah 26 and verse 10.
Isaiah chapter 26 and verse 10.
Watch this.
Let favor be shown to the wicked.
Who's the wicked, brothers? That's right. Read again, Yuri.
Let favor be shown to the wicked. Yet will he not learn righteousness.
God says he will not learn righteousness. Go ahead.
In the land of uprightness.
The land of uprightness is Jerusalem, the land of Israel. Go ahead.
Will he deal unjustly?
Do that. We see that today. Are they not dealing unjustly today? Bombing Gaza day after day, killing women, killing children, day after day after day, and they lie about it. Read it again, Yuri. The whole verse.
Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness in the land of uprightness.
The favor they got was rulership. That's the favor the white man got. They got a position, a point to rule. Now they're ruling. Are they going to deal right? God says no. Read it again, Yuri.
Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly.
In the land of Israel will he deal unjustly. Go ahead.
And will not behold the majesty of the Lord.
And he will not behold the majesty of the Lord. From there, Psalm 50 and 16. We always read this one. I still like it.
Psalm chapter 50, verse 16. But unto the wicked, God saith.
Who's the wicked, brothers? Esau, Edom. That's right. Come on.
What hast thou to do to declare my statutes?
1,000 pastors have gone to Israel, and they are quoting the covenants, and they are the people of God, the people of the book. That's a lie. God says, unto the wicked, God saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Go ahead.
Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth.
One group takes the old covenant and says, An ye Yehudi, I am a Jew. Another group says, we are the followers, the people of Christ. We take the new covenant in our mouth. So that's what it's talking about. Read it again, Cap.
But unto the wicked, God saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction.
That's what we just read in Isaiah 26:10. They will not learn righteousness. They can't. They're not created that way. Go ahead.
And casteth my words behind thee.
See that? They cast God's words behind. They don't give a damn what the Bible says. From there. Give me Deuteronomy. Maduro said he's of the 12 tribes of Israel. That's what he said. Deuteronomy 33 and 24.
Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 24.
Come on.
And of Asher.
And of Asher?
He said.
Asher is located South America. I'm not saying all Asher is there. There's Asher scattered worldwide, even in Africa, even on the Pacifics. But a lot of them is here in South America. Read again.
And of Asher, he said, let Asher be blessed with children.
Let him be blessed with children. There's a lot of them. Go ahead.
Let him be acceptable to his brethren.
Why does he say let him be acceptable? IT, I need you to help me. Find me the Amazon jungle. The people of the Amazon. This is why it says let him be accepted by his brethren. Let me see what y'all got. Come on, Amazon jungle. Yep. That's fine. Just for time's sake. Some of them, well, this group here may be a little more civilized, but there's some that are not in civilization. And they just like in Papua New Guinea where they had to stick through the nose, some of them, they had the same thing. Like if you notice the way they dress, some of the people in Papua New Guinea, when you move up further, they dress the same way. Just like this too. So read again, Captain Yuri.
Let Asher be blessed with children. Let him be acceptable to his brethren.
Let him be acceptable. Why? Because right now they're uncivilized. So who's going to accept that? They are uncivilized, some of them. Go ahead.
And let him dip his foot in oil.
Y'all see that right there? So where Asher would dwell would be a large reserve of oil. So Venezuela has the largest reserves of oil in the world. Okay? So we know what we're talking about. I don't care what other Israelite camps say. I don't understand the chart. It's just so can. Oh, shut the hell up. And do some study. Read again. Put it on the screen. You can put that on the screen.
Let him be acceptable to his brethren, and let him dip his foot in oil. Thy shoes shall be iron and brass.
Thy shoes shall be iron and brass, meaning in South America, there would be large portions of iron located there as well as brass. IT, put up the key countries for iron. Nope, that ain't that. We're talking about iron and brass. I need y'all to read. It's black and white. I don't want what y'all got. I want what I sent y'all. That way there'll be no mistakes. Come on. Along with his wife, Celia Flores. Trump later sharing this photo of Maduro aboard the USS. All right, go ahead.
Key countries for iron in South America. Brazil, a world leader in iron ore, especially in Minas Gerais and Pará states, housing massive mines like Carajas. Venezuela and Peru also possesses significant iron ore reserves important for steel making.
Raise it up.
Chile and Argentina have notable iron deposits, including in the Andes and Sierra Grande, respectively. Brass production. Brass itself isn't mined, it's an alloy made from copper and zinc. South America has rich copper deposits, with Chile being a major producer and significant zinc sources.
So, you read that verse for me again.
Yes, sir. Verse 25. Thy shoes. Yes, sir. Verse 24. And of Asher he said, let Asher be blessed with children. Let him be acceptable to his brethren. And let him dip his foot in oil. Thy shoes shall be iron and brass.
Like in Brazil.
And as thy days, so shall thy strength be.
They're going to have a lot of strength and they're going to have long life. So we know what we're talking about. So now, that was the northern kingdom. Remember we read earlier that Israel and Judah would be oppressed together. All right. Give me the first article, the first YouTube clip. IT. The next one is a YouTube. Yes, right there. Listen good. Some of you have seen this before.
Africa, historically, sub-Saharan Africa, has been fundamental to the global prosperity.
Pause it. When they say sub-Saharan, I mean below North America, North Africa, below North Africa, below the Sahara Desert. Play it again.
Africa, historically, sub-Saharan Africa has been fundamental to the global prosperity of the advanced countries. Okay? And Africa had a role to play. It has a role as a raw material producer.
Pay attention.
We will not allow sub-Saharan Africa to escape that. Okay, we do everything.
Play back.
They're not really for their country.
We will not allow sub-Saharan Africa to escape that.
They're not true.
Okay, we do everything to keep sub-Saharan Africa where it is, also impoverished.
They go back and
Absolutely. This professor is revealing the powers that be do everything in their power to keep Africa impoverished. Like when we're there, remember some of the schools we visited, all the schools we visited, the books was like from 1950 about British history, and the schools are run down. And then you want to know why, when the children grow up, they seem kind of weird. They're like not on the same level as, I'm trying to be nice, as, let me say some nice, somebody to help me out with some nice words so I don't sound insulting.
They are
Nobody can help me? You're wrong. All right, just play on. Let's play on. I ain't gonna say
I'm
nothing.
like, what did they learn in school?
It's absolutely vital for the prosperity of everyone else. So let's get clear about that. Okay, and this means all the economic structures, all the global institutions, and the economics we teach everyone is all designed to keep Africa.
Pause it. He said that all the global structures, all the economics, all what they teach in these universities, play.
The economics we teach everyone is all designed to keep Africa exactly where it is.
Y'all see that? The way even their teachings is meant to keep Africa impoverished. So the things they say about Africa puts in all the students' minds, Africa's no good. It's poor. It's nothing there.
The reason you see a lot of people right now start looking at Africa different is because of social media. Because back then, when there was no social media, whatever they said, that's what we believe. Remember, they never show Africa as, they never show like places where Africa built up. They never showed nice houses.
Hey, when I was little, with Sally Struthers, do y'all remember that white woman?
Yes.
All she showed was a pot-belly African with flies on an eye.
Yes. And Bishop, some of our people still believe that today.
Yeah.
But what you see today, you start seeing a different Africa. Why? Because of social media. That's it. Exactly. Play on.
And whether it is Europe or US or now China, it's always the same. We need Africa to be impoverished.
Why?
Because we need those raw materials and we need them dirt cheap.
They need the raw materials. They said it must stay poor because we need the raw materials. They need that. Go ahead.
We need those raw materials and we need them dirt cheap. Okay, so that's the message. It doesn't mean to say that there's nothing Africans can do. Of course there is. Okay, but this is the opposition that they're fighting. This is what it's about. Because if Africa does do something different, I assure you living standards of all those in Europe and North America and Asia is going to fall.
Dark winter.
Okay,
Wow,
and that is a big price to pay.
Pay attention.
I assure you that the West is not going to allow that without a big fight.
Y'all see that right there? That's why Africa, they said there's something Africa can do about it. But if Africa did anything to change this situation, and that the West can't get their raw materials, there's going to be a problem. The West will fight against Africa. That's why a lot of those African leaders are puppets. I'm not saying all of them. Some of them are scared, but the vast majority are puppets put there by France and America and Britain and Germany. That's what they do. Was that it, IT? Okay, go ahead.
But you, that the West is not going to allow that without a big fight. Okay, so this is what it's fundamentally about. What I want to show you is how these structures are operating. It's just 20 minutes, so we can't do very much, but just to give you a little bit of an idea. And why I keep the ideology part there is because we are part of the producers of ideology.
See that?
At universities and academic institutions, we are complicit in this whole
They can't get
enterprise.
See that? He revealed the professors. He said they're complicit with it too. You know, out of Africa's 54 countries, very few of them are allowed. Listen to my word. I'm saying this word for a reason. Very few of them are allowed to manufacture their own weapons. They have to get their weapons from Germany or someplace like that. And very few, none of them are allowed to have nuclear weapons. I'm telling you, pay attention. There's a reason for that. Hey, give me the Sahel. Alliance of the Sahel. Yeah, put it on the screen. Captain Yuri, read this for me.
Yes, sir. In Africa, the acronym AES primarily stands for the Alliance of Sahel States, or Alliance des États du Sahel in French.
Right. Because I used to wonder, what does the E stand for in Alliance of Sahel States? But now I see it's actually a French acronym, Alliance des États du Sahel. So the États, that's the E there. Go ahead.
A confederation formed by Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso for mutual defense in economic integration after they left ECOWAS.
ECOWAS is a coon organization with puppet leaders. So those three left, they said, no, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. We gotta do our own thing and build Africa up. Not, remember ECOWAS wanted to fight them? They wanted to go over there with military. You won't fight against Boko Haram. They're stealing the young girls and raping them. But you go fight your brother over here that's trying to build the country. Yeah, go ahead.
It can also refer to Africa Energy Solutions, a West African energy supplier, but the political bloc is the most prominent recent use of the acronym.
Go ahead.
Alliance of Sahel States, AES. Members, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso.
Now, there's two more that's trying to join. Chad and Namibia. I think I pronounced it. Namibia. Go ahead.
Purpose, a mutual defense pact and economic bloc.
So what they're doing is what Gaddafi said years ago, say, hey, Africa needs to unite and have one currency, one visa. What's all this confusion? And they killed him. And his best friends, remember the president of Uganda, knew a coup was coming to kill him, and he didn't help him at all. You can't make this stuff up. Black people like that, you don't need his friends. Go ahead.
A mutual defense pact and economic bloc formed to counter terrorism, enhance regional security, and foster self-reliance, with goals including a single currency, passport, and joint military force.
Dumb it is, every country you go to, you got to get a new currency. And it depends on if America says that country's worse off than this country. It worth nothing. It's like garbage. You can't make this stuff up. Go ahead.
They just start changing right now, but remember, it used to be, if you're in the continent, you're in one country, you have to go back to Europe. Get a visa, go to another country. That makes no sense.
You gotta fly to Europe to go back to Africa. You want to go to the country right there. I can't go right there. I got to go back to Europe, get my visa, and come back to fly over. It makes no sense. They do that on purpose. That's what the professor was saying. They do that on purpose to discourage people. I want to go to Africa. The hell is this? Where we at, Yuri?
Origin, formed in September 2023, following the coup in Niger, as a response to the West African bloc ECOWAS.
Right. Okay. So now, give me the next YouTube clip. It's a short. France sued Niger for selling uranium to Russia. Go ahead.
France sued Niger for selling their own uranium, and Niger clapped back with a calculator. France claimed Niger broke contracts by selling to Russia, so Niger countersued for decades of toxic waste dumping, then dropped them.
Pause it. Did y'all forget what we read in 1 Maccabees 8? That you're not allowed to do business with another country? Remember, they see Russia as an enemy. The contract, like we read in 1 Maccabees 8, was that you're not supposed to give money, food, or anything to the ops. Can I say that to the ops? Go ahead.
Decades of toxic waste dumping, then dropped the math bomb. France bought uranium for 80 cents, flipped it for 200 million. Niger lost 15 billion annually since 1968. That's 855 trillion FCFA stolen over 57 years. Enough to build roughly 100 nuclear plants across all of AES. Instead, Niger's building just 2 debt-free. How many hospitals could that stolen money have built?
So what I want y'all to see, when Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso declared themselves sovereign, united, and against France and all those European, not all European, because they got Russia in their backyard. But my point is, what happens when you decide to declare yourself sovereign or to stand up on your own 2 feet? Problems. Give me the speech. Listen to the speech that Burkina Faso gave. Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Now it's in French, so Yuri, you might have to read it. You will have to read it for us.
Yes, sir. There is something.
I don't speak French. You do. I don't speak French.
Yes, sir. There is something coming to West Africa that I have called the Black Winter.
That's what I was talking about earlier. The Black Winter. Go ahead.
The Black Winter is coming. It will be a very cold winter, a bloody winter, a deadly winter. In founding the AES Confederation.
Stop. He understood, and he's a young man. They African presidents disrespect him because he's only 38. where you got these old geezers sitting in power, kissing America's butt and France's butt. They call him a toddler. So he knows that when you stand up on your own 2 feet, the white man don't like that. So that's why he said the Black Winter is coming. Go ahead.
In founding the AES Confederation, we felt this cold approaching. And every single day we strive to find tree trunks, to light a fire that will warm the hearts of Africans.
Now listen good to this.
A fire that will warm the minds and the blood of Africans.
Here it come, I think. Right?
To unite us around it. Unfortunately,
here it is. Go ahead.
Unfortunately, it must be said that some black people are there every day pouring cold water on our tree trunks so that they cannot burn.
Y'all see that? He's talking about cool leaders. You got some evil black people.
Yeah.
And some of y'all are sitting in here. We know that.
Cold water,
Go ahead.
they cannot burn you.
What will become of Pan-Africanism when winter comes? Winter will come because war is being brought to West Africa.
Yeah.
The imperialists are doing everything they can to set West Africa ablaze. Chaos could take hold. Many people could die. We could end up killing each other in an utterly horrific way. And while this is happening, they will be there plundering our wealth and imposing their will. And those who survive this tragedy will have only 2 choices. Either unite forever against imperialism.
Unite forever against imperialism. That means against America and France. Go ahead.
Or resign themselves to being slaves until they disappear.
Damn. Be a coon all the rest of your damn black life.
That's what they will do.
But be certain of one thing. We are united and we will remain united. And we must open our eyes. The AES will evolve. And when winter comes, if we must pass through it to be free, to be united, we pray to God that it be so and that he protects our people.
That's some heavy stuff right there. That's some heavy stuff. And you know what's important? We see what's happening in South America. Now we see what's happening in Africa. And then you think nothing's going to happen in America. You don't see them sending National Guards and people asleep. No, Donald Trump sending National Guard. Yeah, he's sending National Guard and he's cutting your SNAP benefits and everything else. Black winter is coming. Y'all better be, we've been telling y'all to prepare for years. Some of y'all have been preparing, some of y'all are not. We can't help you. Give me the next one. This one right here. Watch this.
The AES has received its first shipment of weapons, T-72 tanks, Su-25 jets, and combat drones. From Russia and China, steel and firepower arrived to those who prepared while others mocked. Captain Traoré, once dismissed as a toddler, now commands advanced hardware. Meanwhile, Nigeria stumbles. Its own Air Force bombs civilians in Borno, turning Christmas into tragedy. 14 lives lost. Excuses offered, credibility shattered. Preparation versus negligence. The AES ramps up with precision weapons, while Nigeria struggles with mistakes. Black winter is not prophecy, it is consequence. Those who laughed at warnings now face the storm. Those who prepared now hold the future. Follow, like, subscribe.
So he said it's a consequence. There's a consequence when you stand up as a man and tell me the 12 tribes of Israel, when you stand to be sovereign, you stand to support yourself. There's a problem. That's right. Give me the picture.
And they say, pull up yourself by your
Yes, put that on the screen. So December 25th, your Christmas. You got Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger right there. They bombed Sokoto, which is on a border. It's in Nigeria. Sokoto's in Nigeria. But they bombed Sokoto. They said ISIS is there. There's no ISIS in Sokoto at all.
No ISIS.
But look,
in Sokoto.
they bombed it because why? It's next to Niger, and it's right near Burkina Faso. That's strategy. Give me the last video. The very last one, I put it up last,
So
Alicia.
they can't go in.
Shout out to Deacon Yashua, he sent it to me. Yeah, this one right here. Watch this.
Trump threatening military intervention of Nigeria is really about access to Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali, the alliance of Sahel states. This is going to be an intervention on behalf of France. Ever since Niger nationalized its uranium assets, the same uranium that France was using, stealing to run its nuclear reactors to make itself a nuclear power, a superpower, Niger is asserting its own sovereignty over its natural resources, same as Burkina Faso, same as Mali, with its gold, Burkina Faso with its gold and other resources. So this is making NATO very nervous. Countries like Ivory Coast have expelled French troops from their country, Chad as well. Also, Senegal as well kicked out French troops. Remember, West Africa is where France gets all of its power from. Without total domination, subjugation, and sabotage of West African states, France has absolutely no power. It is toothless. Right now, 14 West and Central African countries use something called the CFA franc. It is a currency that is backed, that is attached to the French franc at first, and now the euro. These 14 countries are required to pay half of their foreign exchange reserves paid back into the French treasury. And if these countries say no, also remember that Abuja in Nigeria is the seat of ECOWAS, the Economic Community of West African States. This is a regional economic bloc that seeks to put all of these West African states under the control of the African Union and, by extension, the European Union. That is why you will find that the people of Nigeria are the very last to benefit from the resources of Nigeria because of economic blocs that do not favor the prosperity of African people like ECOWAS. And so Bola Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, is very disgruntled that the alliance of Sahel states of Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso want to exit ECOWAS, have actually exited from ECOWAS. They do not want to be under the yoke of imperialism any longer. So this is all about France losing its grip and viability as a world superpower. So America wants to intervene on its behalf.
See that? America wants to intervene on France's behalf. So what we see happening in Venezuela, it's going to happen throughout all Central and South America. It's happening in Africa as well. Don't think we're here in America and nothing's going to... Did not we just read Isaiah 14 earlier? About all the evil that the king of Babylon would do worldwide and to his own people here? Okay. Give me Al Jazeera. Yeah, read that, Yuri.
Al Jazeera. U.S. bombs target ISIL in Nigeria. What's really going on? Trump says northern strikes are related to Christian genocide.
That's another lie. That's another lie. And Sokoto's all Muslims. So they're going to bomb Sokoto on which you were protecting the Christians because of genocide. Lie. Treacherous dealer that dealeth treacherously. Right?
But attacks on Christian farmers have occurred in a different part of the country.
See that?
The United States has launched powerful and deadly strikes against groups it claims are affiliated with ISIS in Nigeria. President Donald Trump said on Thursday, the unprecedented Christmas Day strikes came after weeks of accusations from Trump and top Republicans about an alleged, quote-unquote, Christian genocide they say has been enabled by the Nigerian government.
See that? Watch that Nigerian president. Go ahead.
They represent the first known direct U.S. military intervention in the troubled, conflict-racked country. Neither side has shared precise information about the identity of the target struck.
So America didn't say nothing, and Nigeria didn't say nothing. Go ahead.
And the results of the strikes. Security analyst Kabir Adamu.
But now we know 14 people were killed. Go ahead.
From Beacon Security and Intelligence in Abuja told Al Jazeera the likely targets are members of Lakurawa, an armed group linked to an offshoot of ISIL, in which has only recently become known. Its profile is still being studied by researchers.
All right, that's all I want right there. Give me Ezekiel 30 about Africa. The continent of Africa, Ezekiel 30. Let's start at verse 1, Captain Yuri.
Ezekiel chapter 30 and verse 1. The word of the Lord.
And can y'all give me a map of Africa where I can read the names of the countries, please? Let me wait till I see this name. I gotta see what they pull up. You never know what IT gonna pull up. Okay, good. All right, go ahead, Captain Yuri.
The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord God, how ye, woe worth the day.
Woe worth the day. This is a prophecy about Nebuchadnezzar was coming in and destroying nations. But verses 1 through 9 are twofold. Read on.
For the day is near, even the day of the Lord is near.
That's how you know it's a twofold. The day of the Lord is near. Right?
A cloudy day. It shall be the time of the heathen. And the sword shall come upon Egypt.
IT. Sword shall come, war shall come to Egypt. Go ahead.
And great pain shall be in Ethiopia.
Great pain in Ethiopia. War's going to take place there. Go ahead.
When the slain shall fall in Egypt, and they shall take away her multitude.
Prisons of war.
And her foundations shall be broken down.
Her foundations shall be broken. Go ahead.
Ethiopia.
And
Libya.
Libya up there.
And Lydia.
Lydia is Turkey, which is above. Turkey's right there. That's Lydia. Go ahead.
And all the mingled people. And Chub.
And Chub is Chad, right below Libya. That's Chub right there. Go ahead.
And the men of the land that is in league.
So the nations, the countries that are in league with them, go ahead,
shall fall with them by the sword.
Shall fall with them by the sword. Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord.
War! Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord. They also that uphold Egypt.
Anybody that supports Egypt, go ahead.
Shall fall. And the pride of her power shall come down from the tower of Syene.
That's in Aswan, Ethiopia. Go ahead. I mean Egypt, I'm sorry. Aswan is in Egypt. Right around there, yes. That's Aswan, right? Y'all see it? That's Aswan. Go ahead.
Shall they fall in it by the sword, saith the Lord God. And they shall be desolate in the midst of the countries that are desolate. And her cities shall be in the midst of the cities that are wasted. And they shall know that I am the Lord. When I have set a fire in Egypt.
You want to set a fire in Egypt? Go ahead.
And when all her helpers shall be destroyed.
Anybody that helps Egypt shall be destroyed. Go ahead.
In that day shall messengers go forth from me in ships to make the careless Ethiopians afraid. And great pain shall come upon them, as in the day of Egypt, for lo, it cometh.
Now watch verse 10.
Thus saith the Lord God, I will also make the multitude of Egypt to cease by the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon.
So the reason I wanted verse 10 because it talks about the king of Babylon, like we read in Isaiah 14 about the king of Babylon. Many times we read about Babylon. I've told you that in many classes. It's a twofold for these last days. From there, give me Habakkuk 2, and I want verse 3. Habakkuk 2, verse 3.
Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3.
Come on.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
So the vision about the fall of Babylon is yet for an appointed time. So now watch this. Habakkuk lived during the time of Babylon. He saw Babylon come in and take out the kings of Israel into captivity. So now he's asking the Lord about when is judgment going to come on Babylon. So now the Lord says, what in verse 3?
For the vision is yet for an appointed time. But at the end,
meaning the end of days, right?
It shall speak and not lie.
That's right.
Though it tarry,
though it take a long time, Habakkuk,
wait for it.
Wait for it.
Because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
It will not tarry. Watch this.
Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him.
Now you got to try to figure out, who is this talking? Who is the man, the his, whose soul is lifted up, but it's not upright? Meaning they don't keep no commandments. That's this white man. Remember, did we not read Psalm 50 and 16? But unto the wicked God saying, why do you declare my statutes? Didn't we read that in Isaiah 26:10? In the land of uprightness, they will not learn righteousness. That's this white man. Read it again, Yuri.
Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. But The just shall live by his faith.
All we got, brothers and sisters, is faith. We have to believe what this book says and persevere and endure. Go ahead.
Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine.
Now, wine. Give me that in Micah 2. I want to understand wine. Is it Micah 2? I don't remember. Micah 2,
Yes,
11,
sir.
Yuri?
Micah chapter 2, verse 11.
We want to understand wine. Go ahead.
If a man walking in the spirit in falsehood do lie, saying, I will prophesy unto thee of wine.
I will prophesy unto thee of wine. That wine represents lies. Was that it, Yuri?
And of strong drink, he shall even be the prophet of this people.
So now, when we go back, Yuri, and it talks about the wine of this man, his wine is his politics, his religion. Those are his lies that the world believes in, that the world trusts in. Read again, Yuri.
Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
Wait, neither keepeth at home. Y'all see that? Did they stay in America? No, they're everywhere. Ask Maduro. He on Venezuela, committing war crimes. Saying Maduro is a drug dealer. We have the right to arrest him. Why don't you arrest Netanyahu?
Right.
What the hell is going on here with that? Nobody got nothing to say?
Nobody got nothing.
The hell is this? Come on, Yuri.
Neither keepeth at home.
So if you wondered and said, it said neither keepeth at home, it's not talking about Russia. Put it on the screen. I want everybody to look at that. It ain't talking about China. It ain't talking about Africa. This man goes in everybody's country and puts his politics, his rules, his regulations. That's what you're looking at there on the map. U.S. military bases around the world. And it's over 800 and, what does that number say? 45?
50.
50? More than that. More than that. Come on, Yuri, read again.
Neither keepeth at home.
He don't keep it home. Go ahead.
Who enlargeth his desire as hell.
He enlarges his desire. He wants to control everything. And when he does, it becomes hell. Now he's taking over Venezuela. They're trying to get West Africa. We're looking at it in real time. Go ahead.
It is as death.
The Bible says this man is as death. Go ahead.
And cannot be satisfied.
You cannot satisfy him. He wants more and more and more and more. Go ahead.
But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Because you know what he does? Once he goes to your country and demolishes it, he says, all right, we'll allow you to go to the United States of America. You can come. Remember Afghanistan? When they bombed it and they allowed how many? 3,000 of them to come here? Hey, IT, I don't know if I'm going to word this right. Type in something like, terrorists came to America from Afghanistan. Type that in. I just want to see what articles pop up. I can't remember. I did read something about it. Is that good to read? Lower it. Let me see that top section. Yuri, is that good to read?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
No? Okay, raise it up. See my article. News article. Raise it up. Raise it up. No. Answer the Afghanistan withdrawal. Timeline US war. Raise it up. I can't see the articles. Wait, is that it? Okay, click that. Okay, now this is Trump. Take it with a grain of salt. But there are other articles that just read that, Yuri.
Trump admin claims 18,000 suspected Afghan terrorists entered U.S. under Biden.
We saw that under Biden, they flew thousands of Afghans to America, and they did not vet them. That's what Trump's argument is. Trump's argument was they were not all vetted. Some were vetted, some were not. They did not do a deep dive into their history, their background. So now, go back to Becky. You can take that down.
Yes, sir.
Yuri, where are we at?
Verse 6.
Read the bottom of 5 again. But
gathereth unto him all nations.
He gathereth unto him all nations.
And heapeth unto him all people.
Put that on the screen. That's why they call this place the Great Melting Pot. Why? All these nations that come here, a lot of them is because America has done some diabolical stuff in their countries. And now they come to America. Whether he physically bombed them, that might not be the case, but he economically destroys nations. So they say, I got to go to America just to make a living. Just to make ends meet, I must go to the United States of America. Read on, Yuri.
Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him?
Hey, give me that next article, The New America. Let me show you this. Huh? Okay, put that on the screen. Read that, Yuri. Where is it at? Right there? Okay, read that.
Following the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan, more than 120,000 Afghans were airlifted and relocated around the world, with about 76,000 arriving in the United States as of August 2022.
All right, that was it. So, was there more that we need? Anything? Okay, all right, that was it. Give me the next one. It's a New America. It's called, the name of the article, The New America Future Security Reports. Yeah, put that on the screen. Y'all see this? War in Somalia. Raise it up. Zoom in down there, I think. Wait, yeah, right down there. U.S. airstrikes. That's what I want. Raise it up. Yeah, yeah, I want that section. Captain Yuri, read this.
U.S. airstrikes, drone strikes, and ground raids in Somalia. Since his inauguration, President Donald J. Trump has presided over an unprecedented escalation of the U.S. counterterrorism war in Somalia. By mid-2019, the United States surpassed the number of strikes by drones and special operations raids of any previous year, and had also conducted double the number of strikes that it had through August 2018. With this escalation, Trump intensified a covert American war that had persisted since 2003, and which had killed more than 350 people before Trump took office.
You see that? Killed more than 350 people. Go ahead.
In 2017, the Trump administration more than doubled the number of strikes than that of any year that Obama was in office.
Damn! So Trump did double what Obama had done. Go ahead.
The first recorded post 9/11 operation in Somalia occurred on March 19, 2003, under the Bush administration. It involved the capture and interrogation of Suleiman Abdallah and reflected the U.S. preference to detain, interrogate, and prosecute terrorists. American counterterrorism operations in Somalia have since expanded to include airstrikes, drone strikes, and ground raids to kill suspected terrorists.
Raise it up, and you can look at the numbers there. Raise it up. You got Bush, Obama, Trump term 1, Biden, Trump term 2. Look at how many people, look at the deaths. See the strikes on right there? And deaths. Look at all the deaths. And believe me, those were not all war participants, soldiers. A lot of these deaths is women and children, innocent people. So then, what does America do? Brings the residue of those people to America. That's what we're reading about in Habakkuk chapter 2. Watch this. Habakkuk 2 again. Yuri, what verse were you at?
Verse 6.
Verse 6.
Shall not all these take up a parable against him?
So the nations that come here, whose countries America destroyed, shall take up a parable against this white man. And say what, Yuri?
And a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
The oil in Venezuela, America, is not yours. The gold and diamonds in West Africa, the uranium, is not yours. Go ahead.
How long? And to him that ladeth him.
When it says how long, meaning how long will this keep going on? Go ahead.
And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
The thick clay are the nation, like when you read in Daniel 2:40, 44, about all the nations coming here. That's what it's talking about. Go ahead.
And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
Watch this.
Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee?
Rise up, meaning rise up from sleep. There are sleeper cells in this country, and they shall bite Americans here. Go ahead.
And awake.
And awake from sleep, because there are sleeper cells in America. Go ahead.
That shall vex thee.
That shall vex thee.
and thou shalt be for booties unto them?
Now why? The question is why? Why? Read.
Because thou hast spoiled many nations.
America has destroyed many nations. Remember it said the treacherous, how'd it go? And the spoiler, it says more spoil, I can't quote. And it's something spoiler, the spoilers, and they weren't spoiled. Just look at Isaiah 3:33 and 1 real quick.
Isaiah chapter 33, verse 1.
Yeah.
Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled.
Right.
And dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee.
That's it. So now let's go back to Habakkuk 2 and 8.
Verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee.
All the remnant of the people from those countries that are here shall spoil America. Right?
Because of men's blood.
Because of men's blood. What that mean? You kill my father, you kill my sons, my daughters, you kill my people. That's what it means. And you ain't gonna learn this in church. Church, read this and go, don't nobody know what that means. Sing a song, clap your hands, this little light of mine. The hell is this? Read.
Because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land.
And for the violence of the land. Go ahead.
Of the city and of all that dwell therein.
So now. Let's go to Jeremiah 30 and 7. What time is it? Okay. Jeremiah 30 and 7, Captain Yuri?
Jeremiah.
Oh, what is that? Put that on the screen. I wasn't looking. You can put that on the screen. These are the things that's going to happen here. Start from the beginning. Oh, that's the beginning? Okay, go ahead. So these are the type of things that's going to happen. We're seeing some of it's happening in Europe. It's going to escalate here. Okay? They said they thwarted a terrorist thing in, I just saw the news, and I can't remember. Anybody remember what I'm talking about? North Carolina, thank you. It was in North Carolina. Somebody was plotting to do some dastardly stuff, and the FBI, with its cockeyed Cash Patel, thwarted it, allegedly. Okay? So now, on this, we're not saying that all Arabs are terrorists. However, some terrorists are Arabs. So these are the things. We live in America, and we just think nothing can ever happen. God said, though it tarry, wait for it, for it will surely come. That's what the Lord said. So we got to trust in what the Bible says. Okay, all right. So from there, Jeremiah 30 and 7, Captain Yuri?
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great.
That day is great.
So that none is like it.
There's no day like this day. Go ahead.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
You see that? It is the time of Jacob's trouble. We're entering that time now. As you see them hit the Israelites in South America, you're going to see them hit the Israelites in Africa. And you're going to see them hit the Israelites here within the United States of America. All we can do is keep our faith and prepare ourselves. Prepare ourselves, study, pray, and apply. Was that it, Yuri?
But he shall be saved out of it.
See, at the end, God said he will save us. Give me 2nd Esdras 7:18. 2nd Esdras 7:18.
2nd Esdras chapter 7, verse 18. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things.
So the righteous are those men and women keeping the commandments. God prophesies here, the righteous shall suffer straight things, meaning hard things, means Jacob's trouble. Go ahead.
And hope for why.
And hope for why. What does that mean? Jump back up to verse 13.
Verse 13. For the entrances of the elder world were wide and short, and brought immortal fruit.
Meaning the paradise during the time of Adam. That paradise is the paradise Christ said to the man on the cross, this day you shall be with me in paradise. That paradise has always been around. Give me that real quick in 2nd Ezra, I think it's chapter 3 or chapter 6. Chapter 3, verse 10. Thank you. No, that ain't it. Oh, it's verse 6. Chapter 3, verse 6.
Start at 5. 2nd Esdras chapter 3 and verse 5. And gave us a body unto Adam without soul, which was the workmanship of thine hands, and didst breathe into him the breath of life.
The Holy Spirit.
and he was made living before thee.
Watch this.
And thou leddest him into paradise.
God led Adam into paradise,
which thy right hand had planted before ever the earth came forward.
Before the earth was created. Now, let's go back. So that's the elder word in chapter 7 and verse 13 again.
For the entrances of the elder world were wide and sure, and brought immortal fruit.
We were there, we were born in it. This is in the beginning. Born in it, we had immortality. But then Adam sinned, listening to his wife Eve. And we lost that immortality, became mortals on this earth, right here. So read verse 18 again.
Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things.
So we want to get back to paradise. But God has already prophesied we must go through Jacob's trouble. That's the straight things. The word straight, S-T-R-A-I-T, mean hardships, right?
Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for wide.
Hope for that wide, the elder world. Go ahead.
For they that have done wickedly.
Now it talks about the Israelites who have done wickedly. Because some Israelites don't want to keep the commandments. I ain't keeping no daggone commandments. To hell with that. Read that part again, Yuri.
For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things.
They going to go through Jacob's trouble too. Go ahead.
And yet shall not see the wide.
Yet they shall not see paradise. They will not see the wide, the immortal kingdom. They won't see it. So now, give me 2 Chronicles 27 and 6. So what? Just like Captain Ibrahim Traore said, he said we must prepare. And preparation is one of the foundations in these scriptures. 2 Chronicles 27 and 6.
2 Chronicles chapter 27 and verse 6. So Jotham became mighty because he prepared his ways before the Lord his God.
He became mighty because he prepared himself. Read that again. I love that stuff right there.
So Jotham became mighty because he prepared his ways before the Lord his God.
He prepared his ways. That's what these classes are all about. Not just to inspire and motivate, but to have all of us prepare ourselves for what's coming. Give me Ezra 7 and 10. Ezra. E-Z-R-A. Ezra.
Ezra chapter 7
verse 10.
Verse 10.
Let's go.
For Ezra had prepared his heart to seek the law of the Lord and to do it.
And to do it. Go ahead.
And to teach.
And to teach.
In Israel statutes and judgments.
So just like Ezra prepared, all of us in here must be prepared. We must prepare. Proverbs 30:25.
Proverbs chapter 30.
And verse 25.
Verse 25. The ants are a people not strong, yet they prepare their meat in the summer.
Do y'all see that? The ants are people not strong. The ants are small. It says, yet, as small as they are, yet they prepare their meat in the summer. You know why? They know winter is coming. Prepare your meat in the summer. Proverbs 6 and 6 goes with the ant.
Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 6. Go to the ant, thou sluggard.
So he's telling all you lazy men, all you lazy women, because there's a bunch of you sitting around here. Go to the ant, thou sluggard, meaning study the ant. Go ahead.
Consider her ways.
Consider what ants do. Go ahead.
And be wise.
And be wise. Solomon, the wisest man on the planet, says study the ants. Go ahead.
Which having no guide,
meaning no king,
overseer, or ruler.
Go ahead.
Provideth her meat in the summer.
The ant provides her meat in the summer. Go ahead.
And gathereth her food in the harvest.
And gathers her food in the harvest. That's the fall. Go ahead.
How long wilt thou sleep?
How long will the black man and woman sleep? You blacks and Latinos. How long will you sleep? Go ahead.
Oh, sluggard.
You lazy bunch of people. Go ahead.
When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep?
Wake up and get out of sleep. Go ahead.
Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of their hands to sleep.
So shall thy poverty come as one that traveleth. Because you know when you travel, you spending all your money.
Miguel like this one
And thy
because they
want
gonna say,
as an
oh,
armed man. And your lack is going to be like somebody who watch you. Why? Because you never prepared
oh
yourselves. And that's some of us put on the screen. Yep, that's some of you brothers right now.
Oh my God.
Sleeping right now at home. You watching class in your bed
Somebody
right now.
need to.
Give me Romans 12:11. Romans 12 and 11.
Oh my God.
You know, God hates lazy. He hates sloth. Hey, where's that scripture about a slothful man is compared to doing? There's a Bible verse that says that. I didn't make that up.
Sirach chapter 22 and verse 1.
Come on. Where you at?
Sirach chapter 22 and verse 1.
Thank you for letting us know, Yuri. Go ahead.
A slothful man is compared to a filthy stone, and everyone will hiss him out to his disgrace.
I know what you're saying. That says filthy stone. It just means dirt, right? Read the next verse.
A slothful man is compared to the filth of a dunghill.
A dunghill is a pile of S-H-I-T. So if you're a lazy brother and a lazy sister, you are compared to a pile of S-H-I-T. Go ahead.
Every man that takes it up.
Every man that accidentally takes it up
will shake his hand.
You know what that means? You know you accidentally touched some doodle. You're like, oh shoot, Here we doing trying to do business. Now you find out this brother or this sister is lazy as hell. You got to deal with them like crap. Get it off you. Get away from them. They will destroy your business whatever you're trying to accomplish. That man, that woman will wreak havoc through being lazy. Because you may put something instrumental vital in their hands. And then when you want, okay, what's going on with the
remember this in history because
you know, this happened, something happened, I wasn't able to get around to it. You understand, We're hearing all the time.
Them in deep sleep.
Yeah, it's a lion in the street. Go back here.
Romans chapter 12, verse 11. Not slothful in business.
See that God hates laziness. God is telling Paul to say to us not to be slothful in business. Meaning God's business. Your business. Go ahead.
Fervent in spirit.
Be fervent. Be hot in the spirit with whatever you do. Go ahead.
Serving the Lord.
Serving the Lord. Go ahead.
Rejoicing in hope. Patient in tribulation.
So bad times come, so be patient in tribulation. Go ahead.
Continuing instant in prayer.
Continuing instant in prayers. Go ahead.
Distributing to the necessity of saints.
Help brothers. Help sisters. Go ahead.
Given to hospitality.
And the ones we helping ain't the slothful ones. You always got that lazy brother, that lazy sister. Can you help me? Can you? No! Go out there and look for a job. Find me that. Yeah, put it in the street. Yeah. Laying in doodle. That's doodle he's laying on. That's look like elephant doodle, if I'm not mistaken. Might be a horse. Damn. Well, I see a little hay in there. Yeah, say it on the mic.
Hey, and to him it don't stink over there.
Right.
He laying in it, but it don't stink to him.
Exactly. That's some of the brothers and sisters we deal with. They in SHIT and they don't smell it. Now, I ain't do nothing wrong, sis. You smell like SH. Bruh. Come on now. It's perfume. Where we at, Yuri? Psalms 23 and 5. Psalms 23 and 5. So God hates, the Bible speaks against lazy. Oh, the lion in the street. That's what I asked for. Yuri, where's that one? There's a lion in the street. I forgot what that one is. Somebody find me that? It's in Proverbs, yes. Can y'all find it? Lion street.
Exactly.
22:13.
Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 13. They gate upon me.
Yeah, the 22? Mindset of the people is different, though.
You got 26:13. Both. You read one of them.
Liar.
I'm sorry, that was Proverbs chapter 22, verse 13. The slothful man saying, there is a lion without. I shall be slain in the streets.
So that's why you won't get up and get a job. Because there's a lion in the street. That's what people do. We've heard all kinds of excuses. And those brothers, and believe it or not, there's some sisters do the same thing. They refuse to be self-sufficient, be able to take care of themselves. But that hand is always out. Can you help me? Do you have a physical handicap that you can't help yourself? No. So why don't you get a job?
Dancing girl.
And see what happened was there was a lion. Yeah, that's it. There was a lion. Read 26:13. Let me hear that one.
Proverbs chapter 26, verse 13. The slothful man
The
says,
lazy man.
there is a lion in the way. A lion is in the street.
See that? I told you God hates sloth. He hates laziness. So when you got, even when your kids, train your children to get up early. What is the old expression? The early bird gets the worm. You got sons that will sleep till 1 in the afternoon because they stayed up till 3 in the morning playing video games. You're training them wrong. Train them right. Tell them, get up early. I want you up at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. One of them two, go to school. And especially in the summertime, you're still getting up. Go clean the house and now do some exercise. Yes, that's what you're going to do. I'm telling you. Where we at, Yuri? We're in Psalms 23 and 5. You better start when they're young. But get a bunch of lazy kids. Nobody got time for that.
Psalms chapter 23 and verse 5. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies.
This is the table. Give me the precept in Isaiah 30 verse 2. We're coming back here, Yuri. Is it 30 and 2? About the table.
Isaiah chapter 30 verse 8.
Okay, verse 8.
Now go, write it before them in a table and note it in a book.
So the book is the table, is the Bible. So when we go back to Psalms 23 again,
thou preparest a table.
God has prepared the Bible. Go ahead.
Before me.
Before us.
In the presence of mine enemies.
All our enemies got this Bible. But it's only for one race of people. The 12 tribes of Israel. Y'all understand that thing right there? Give me we read Psalms. No, go back to Psalms 50 and 16 again. There's some stuff in there.
Psalm chapter 50, verse 16. But unto the wicked, God saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction, and casteth my words behind thee.
That's to the wicked. Watch this.
When thou sawest a thief.
When the wicked sees a thief.
Then thou consentest with him.
That's why America never speaks against Israel, who's a thief in Gaza. They don't speak against France. They don't speak against the whites in South Africa or the whites in Australia. Because America's doing the same thing times 10. Say again?
When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers.
Yeah, adulterers when they rape women, right?
Thou givest thy mouth.
See them partaking with adulterers? The Epstein list. How come they ain't bring? There's no judgments coming out. Nothing. Yeah, what list are you talking? It's a fairy tale list. That's what it means. And partaker, and that's been partaker with adulterers, right?
Thou givest thy mouth to evil.
This white man gives their mouth to evil, right?
And thy tongue frameth deceit.
And they frame deceit. They frame lies, right?
Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother.
Jacob, we're Jacob. Esau is our brother, right?
Thou slanderest thine own mother's son.
They slander us from sunup to sundown. Go ahead.
These things hast thou done, and I kept silent.
You see that? That's David always was praying about that. And he says here, God saw all the evil this wicked man done and kept silent, right? There's a reason for that, right?
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself.
And because the Lord stayed silent, this white man assumed, surely God is a white man. He's in agreement with all the evil. Put it on the screen. He put himself up as God, as Jesus, the angels, and the Israelites. He said, we are everyone. Read that again, Yuri.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself. But I will reprove thee.
Here it comes.
And set them in order before thine eyes.
That's what the Lord wants done. He's setting us in order. In the midst of the chaos in the world, he says, you Israelites, prepare yourselves. Give me that in Zephaniah 2 and 1. He warned us in Zephaniah 2 and 1.
God is silly.
He said, I'm going to set them in order before your eyes.
Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1.
Watch this.
Gather yourselves together.
This is the setting in order. Go ahead.
Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
When?
Before the decree,
before the destruction,
bring forth
the work. Go ahead.
Before the day pass as the chaff.
Before that destruction comes. So God is warning us. I'm telling y'all to organize yourselves. Get in my book, get in them records, and organize you men, and you organize these women, and let them organize them chillins. Go ahead.
Before the fierce anger of the Lord.
We better hurry up before the fierce anger of the Lord what?
Come upon you.
Come upon us. Go ahead.
Before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you.
Go ahead.
Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth.
We are the meek. We are the meek. The word meek means to humble ourselves to God's laws. Whatever it says we must do. Go ahead.
Which have wrought his judgment.
See that? Which do God's judgment. Do God's commandments. That's what that means. Go ahead.
Seek righteousness.
Seek righteousness. Seek Christ. Go ahead.
Seek meekness.
Seek meekness, humility.
It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
That's what we want. To be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. Because it is coming. Go ahead.
For Gaza shall be forsaken.
See that? Hey, give me the map with Gaza. Come on, IT. Give me the map with Gaza. No, I want the one. Yeah, that one. Zoom in. For Gaza shall what?
Be forsaken.
That means destroyed. They may build up Gaza again, but God, when God comes, he said, I'm going to destroy Gaza. Go ahead.
In Ashkelon.
There's Ashkelon right above it. In Ashkelon what?
A desolation.
A desolation. Go ahead.
They shall drive out Ashdod.
Ashdod's right above that.
At the noonday.
And he gives us the time it's going to happen. He said it's going to happen at noonday. Go ahead.
And Ekron.
And Ekron is right next to Jerusalem, right above Jerusalem.
Shall be rooted up.
Shall be rooted up. That means destroyed. So he's telling us that what's happening over there in Israel, he said, y'all better pay attention. You see things happening now, prepare yourselves. Stop making excuses about a damn lion that's keeping you from doing the work. Ain't no lion out there. Give me Isaiah 44:1.
Isaiah chapter 44 and verse 1. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
Right.
Thus saith the Lord that made thee, and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee.
So God is telling us we're his chosen. We should never be ashamed. Verse 1 again, Yuri.
Yeah.
We just read by it.
Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
He's chosen us above all nations. So what we ashamed of? We're the chosen, and they're not. Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord that made thee, and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant.
So he's telling us, fear not. Go ahead.
And thou Jeshurun, whom I have chosen. For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty.
So that water, Yuri, hold that. Give me that water in Ephesians 5:26. What is that water talking about?
Ephesians chapter 5, verse 26. That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word.
So the word of God is the water. The word of God is the water. So when we go back to Isaiah 44:3 again.
For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty.
If you thirsty for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, God said, I'm going to give you that through my word. Go ahead.
And floods upon the dry ground.
That's right.
I will pour my spirit upon thy seed.
I'll pour my spirit upon your children. Go ahead.
And my blessing upon thine offspring.
Come on.
And they shall spring up as among the grass.
So we're going to wait. Israel's going to pop up like the grass waking up. Go ahead.
As willows by the water courses.
The willows by the water. This is the water course. We're going to wake up with this. Go ahead.
One shall say, I am the Lord.
So one Israelite wake up and say, I am the Lord's. Go ahead.
And another shall call himself by the name of Jacob.
Another Israelite shall take on an alias. A Hebrew name, for example. Go ahead.
And another
shall
subscribe with his hand unto the Lord. And surname himself by the name of Israel.
This next kind of Israelite says, you know what? I'm changing my name altogether. I don't want to be Pookie Rahim no more. I want an Israelite name. That's the next one right there. What was that, Yuri? That was 5. Give me 42 and 9.
Isaiah chapter 42 and verse 9.
Come on.
Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare.
God says, new things do I declare. Go ahead.
Before they spring forth, I tell you of them.
He said, I'm going to put it in my word before it even comes to pass. Go ahead.
Sing unto the Lord a new song.
This new song is the same song, Jerry, Revelation 15:3, I believe it is. I think that's it.
Yes, sir. Revelation chapter 15 and verse 3.
Let's go.
And they sing the song of Moses, the servant of God, and the song of the Lamb, saying, Great and marvelous are thy works, Lord God Almighty. Just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints.
Psalms 149 and 1. So that song of Moses and that song of the Lamb is new to us. Why is it new? Because we forgot it.
Psalm chapter 149 and verse 1. Praise ye the Lord. Sing unto the Lord a new song.
Sing unto the Lord a new song. Go ahead.
And his praise in the congregation of saints.
Come on.
Let Israel rejoice in him that made him.
So he's telling the Israelites to rejoice in him. Why is he saying that? Because we've been rejoicing in this white man. We've been rejoicing in our oppressor. We've been rejoicing in Easter, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, wedding anniversary. We rejoice in everything except what God said to rejoice in. Go ahead.
Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king.
That's right.
Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp.
Right.
For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people.
God does not take pleasure in all nations on the earth. Read that again.
For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people.
That's right.
He will beautify the meek with salvation.
He will beautify the meek, the humble with salvation. Go ahead.
Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds.
Because in the kingdom, we're going to get up. We ain't got to work no more. No more bills no more. We ruling the planet. That's right. That's right. All we got is our faith. We got to keep that faith burning. Go ahead. Right.
Let the high praises of God be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand.
That's right.
To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people.
How so?
To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
You know, there's some Israelite groups that refuse to explain that. They don't want. They want to be the nice Israelites. But what the Bible mean here? To bind their kings in chains, their nobles with fetters of iron. We don't want to talk about that. Go ahead.
To execute upon them the judgment written.
Now you see that part right there? To execute upon them the judgment written. Meaning whatever is written in this Bible, we're going to carry it out. You got right. Israelites, here's another offshoot Israelite group. We're going to run around and rape white women. That's not in the Bible. We're not running around raping white. You know it's against God's law to rape. That's called murder. You get killed for that. But there are Israelite groups saying we will rape women. And they are rejoicing in the streets. You can't make this stuff up. Read that again.
To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints.
That's an honor, the Bible says. God says that is an honor to get vengeance on your enemies. Go ahead.
Praise ye the Lord.
Then David said, praise ye the Lord. That's what he said right there. Back to Isaiah 42. Y'all can clap. They're giving up. They're all nervous. I don't know if I should clap for that. The hell is this? Yuri, where we at?
Isaiah chapter 42, which verse?
9.
Verse 9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. Sing unto the Lord a new song, and his praise from the end of the earth.
That's right.
Ye that go down to the sea, and all that is therein, the isles, and the inhabitants thereof. Let the wilderness and the cities thereof lift up their voice. The villages that Kedar doeth inhabit.
That's the Arabs. Kedar is one of the sons of Ishmael. Go ahead.
Let the inhabitants of the rock sing. Let them shout from the top of the mountains. Let them give glory unto the Lord and declare his praise in the islands.
And declare his praise in the islands, because many of our people live on islands. Go ahead.
The Lord shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war.
He's going to stir up jealousy like a man of war. That goes with Revelation 19. Go ahead.
He shall cry, yea, roar.
Christ will roar when he comes. Go ahead.
He shall prevail against his enemies.
Christ shall prevail against his enemies. Go ahead.
I have long time holding my peace.
See that? I have long time holding my peace. All this wickedness I beheld, and I stayed silent. But now he says here, I have long time holding my peace. Go ahead.
I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a travailing woman.
Now will I cry like a travailing woman. Go ahead.
I will destroy and devour at once.
At once, go ahead.
I will make waste mountains and hills and dry up all their herbs. And
That's governments he's going to destroy. Governments, go ahead.
And I will make the rivers islands, and I will dry up the pools.
That's right.
And I will bring the blind by a way that they knew not.
We're the blind, brothers and sisters. We are the blind people. He said, I will bring the blind by a way that they knew not. Go ahead.
I will lead them in paths that they have not known.
I will lead them in paths that they have not known. Go ahead.
I will make darkness light before them.
I want you to consider that. I will make darkness light before them. You know what it's like to be in a dark room and be able to see crystal clear? That's how this earth is going to be to us on that day. Go ahead.
And crooked things straight.
And crooked things before shall be made straight. Go ahead.
These things will I do unto them and not forsake them.
God said he's not going to forsake us. Give me Micah 5 and 3. Micah 5 and 3.
Micah chapter 5 and verse 3.
I love this chapter here. Go ahead.
Therefore will he give them up until the time that she was travailing.
See that? Therefore will he give up the Israelites until when?
Until the time that she which travailing have brought forth.
We the ones that's travailing. We must bring forth righteousness. Go ahead.
Then the remnant of his brethren shall return unto the children of Israel.
Why we got to return unto the children of Israel? Because we've lost our way as Negroes, Puerto Ricans, and Dominicans. We lost our way. It says, then the remnant of his brethren, Christ's brethren, shall return unto the children of Israel. That's some beautiful stuff. Isaiah 19. Isaiah 19 and 18.
Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 18. In that day shall 5 cities in the land of Egypt speak the language of Canaan.
The language of Canaan is not wop, babaloo, baba, wop, bamboo. It ain't that. The language of Canaan is the word of God. We went into the land of Canaan. We were speaking the scriptures. That's what it's making a reference to. Go ahead.
And swear to the Lord of hosts, one shall be called the city of destruction.
When it says the city of destruction, it means what it says. There's going to be a lot of death in one particular city. That's future to come. Go ahead. That's why I said we must prepare ourselves. Go ahead.
In that day shall there be an altar to the Lord in the midst of the land of Egypt.
An altar is for sacrifice. The Israelites will be sacrificed. Why? Because the enemies of God will be putting Israelites to death. For what? Hate speech, treason. What else they say? Anti-Semitism. That's what they do. That's what the Bible is prophesied. Good?
And a pillar at the border thereof to the Lord.
That's right. Come on.
And it shall be for a sign and for a witness unto the Lord of hosts in the land of Egypt.
That Egypt is spiritual Egypt. It's really America. Revelation 11:8, just to prove the point. Because somebody right now is going, it says Egypt. Why do you keep saying America?
Revelation chapter 11 and verse 8.
Come on.
And their dead bodies,
our dead bodies, our spiritually dead bodies,
shall lie in the street of the great city.
The great city is America, Babylon the Great.
Which spiritually is called Sodom.
It's called Sodom. This ain't the real Sodom, but America is a spiritual Sodom. Go ahead.
And Egypt.
And America is a spiritual Egypt. It ain't the real Egypt, but it is a spiritual Egypt. Go ahead.
Where also our Lord was crucified.
Our Lord was crucified in Jerusalem. This ain't the real Jerusalem here, but this place is a spiritual Jerusalem. Why? Because just like they crucified Christ back then, gave him up to the slaughter, our people the same way now. They hate black Christ. They don't want to hear nothing about it. We have no king but Caesar. That's what they do. We don't want no black Christ. We don't want no laws, no commandments. To hell with that, yada, yada, yada. Go back, Yuri.
Isaiah chapter 19, verse 19. In that day shall there be an altar to the Lord in the midst of the land of Egypt, and a pillar at the border thereof to the Lord.
That's right.
And it shall be for a sign and for a witness unto the Lord of hosts.
So the murder of our people shall be for a sign and for a witness unto the Lord of hosts in the land of Egypt. Go ahead.
For they shall cry.
We shall cry unto the Lord. Why?
Because of the oppressor.
Y'all see that right there? Y'all thought the white man only oppressed over in Africa and Central America, South America? Oh, it's going to come here. It's going to come right here Oppression is real. We ain't seen nothing yet, but go ahead.
And he shall send them a Savior.
That's Christ.
And a great one. And he shall deliver them.
Now, there's time all in that. There's time. So right now we have time to prepare ourselves. Prepare our minds, prepare our souls, prepare our bodies. Let's be prepared. From there. Give me Joel 2:15.
Joel chapter 2, verse 15.
Let's go.
Blow the trumpet in Zion.
Blow the trumpet in Zion.
Sanctify a fast.
Sanctify a fast. I wonder why we need a fast. This is going to be a major fast. Go ahead.
Call a solemn assembly.
Call a solemn assembly. Come on.
Gather the people. Sanctify the congregation. Assemble the elders.
That's right.
Gather the children and those that suck the breast. Let the bridegroom go forth out of his chamber.
Ain't no marriage is going to be done on this day. Go ahead.
And the bride out of her closet.
Brother, sister, we don't want to hear about your weddings. We got to fast. Something going on. We all got to turn to the Lord. Go ahead.
Let the priests, the ministers of the Lord, weep between the porch and the altar. And let them say, spare thy people,
See that
O
part
Lord.
right there? Spare thy people, O Lord. That's what we just read in Isaiah 19. Where it said we shall cry because of the oppressor. Read that again, Yuri.
Let the priests, the ministers of the Lord, weep between the porch and the altar. And let them say, spare thy people, O Lord.
Spare thy, why? Because remember it said one city shall be called the city of destruction. There's going to be a lot of death going on. All we can do is prophesy and tell you what's going to happen. Okay? Did you take it or leave it? Go ahead, Yuri. What verse you at?
Verse 17.
Go ahead.
And give not thine heritage to reproach.
Give not your heritage to reproach. Come on.
That the heathen should rule over them. Wherefore should they say among the people, where is their God?
You know that's what they'll say. Where's their God? Those Israelites is out prophesying. Look, we killed thousands of them. Where's their God? He ain't here. Go ahead.
Then will the Lord be jealous for his land.
Then the Lord shall be jealous for his land. Why? Because there's going to be war in his land. Go ahead.
And pity his people.
And he's going to pity his people. Why? Because we're not in the land. We're outside the land. Go ahead.
Yea, the Lord will answer and say unto his people, behold, I will send you corn and wine.
I will send you corn and wine, blessings.
And oil.
And oil.
And ye shall be satisfied therewith.
All we got to do is endure. Those who are alive at that time, just endure. Go ahead.
And I will no more make you a reproach among the heathen.
That's right.
But I will remove.
Here it comes. Watch this. Watch God's strategy. Go ahead.
But I will remove far off from you the northern army, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate, with his face toward the east sea.
That's the Red Sea. I mean the Dead Sea. Excuse me, the Dead Sea.
And his hinder part toward the utmost sea.
That's the Mediterranean Sea.
And his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he hath done great things.
So what's going on in this verse, this chapter, they're going to be on us like white on rice. We're going to pray to the Lord in a major fast. And the Lord said, I'm going to stir something up over there in the Middle East and have their military leave off of you to go over there to deal with it. We're going to get some reprieve on that moment. From there, give me Revelation 12:15. Some of you look simple. You might be saying, why? Why? What does Captain Ibrahim Traore say? The day you stand up to be sovereign, you're opening yourself up for problem, meaning danger. You think the white man kept Africa in subjection all this time, and now they want to unite and come together? You think he taught us that we was niggas and spics for centuries? Now we waking up, we Israel, he's just going to just let that go on. Read.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 15. And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman.
Now the water that comes out of the serpent's mouth, put the media up, put it on the screen. Put it on the screen. His mouth is his media. All his media is run by Amalek, so-called Jewish people. They run their media. So read that again, Captain Yuri.
And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood.
So what comes through their media? Lies. Lies on top of lies on top of lies. Christian lies. Political lies. Oh, they're a hate group. Yes, that's what they are. They murder people. Lies on top of lies on top of lies. Go ahead.
After the woman, that he might cause her.
We're the woman. Israel is the woman. Go ahead.
That he might cause her to be carried away of the flood. And the earth helped the woman.
The earth helped the woman. The earth is going into the Bible. How's the Bible going to help us? Read.
And the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood, which the dragon cast out of his mouth.
All the lies that come through their media can be swallowed up with this book called the Bible. Every lie that comes out of this serpent's mouth is swallowed up with the Holy Bible. Every lie. Go ahead.
And the dragon was wroth with
and the dragon is so mad because they can't do nothing with the Israelites. They sent down, what's that nigga's name? Boyhead, what's his name? No, black guy over here. Pam. They sent Pam to do damage. Pam can't do nothing with us. They don't know the scripture like we know the scriptures. So they're like, damn, ain't nothing working. Nothing is working. So what they gonna do? Watch. Go ahead.
And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war.
War!
With the
you know what that means? Physical. I know you want to keep it spiritual and just talk. No. No, they're going to lay hands on us. Go ahead, read that again, Yuri.
And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ.
That's who they're angry at. Those that keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. They ain't worried about them other Israelites out there. Talking about John the Baptist was a wicked nigga. You can rape women. We're going to have 1,000 concubines of other nations. White man's like, those are not the guys. The ones that's teaching the commandments in Christ, that's the danger. Why? Because that's where the power will come through. The Messiah will listen to them. Y'all ever understand that? So, 2nd Ezra 16:34.
Second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 34.
Let's go.
In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed. And their
wait. Read that again, Yuri.
In the wars.
In the wars
shall their bridegrooms be destroyed.
Shall their husbands be killed. Go ahead.
And their husbands shall perish of famine. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord.
So the servants of the Lord, Yuri, Leviticus 25:55. In case somebody at home saying anybody's the servants of the Lord, that's a lie.
Leviticus chapter 25, verse 55. For unto me the children of Israel are servants. They are my servants, whom I brought forth out of the land of Egypt.
Can I get a bomb? Thank you. Go back.
Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 34. Verse 35. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord.
So it would behoove us to start to study, pray, and apply. He says, hear now these things and understand them, you servants of the Lord, you 12 tribes of Israel, okay?
Behold, the word of the Lord. Receive it.
He said, receive it.
Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake.
Don't believe the gods of these nations. Go ahead.
Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack.
What are the plagues? Jump up to verse 19 and explain the plagues.
Verse 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment.
Jump back down to where you was at.
Verse 36.
37.
Verse 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack.
So he's warning us. That's why he said, hear the word of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the gods of the nations. Go ahead.
As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son within 2 or 3 hours of her...
That 2 or 3 hours, maybe 2 or 3 months, or 2 or 3 years. Read that again.
As when a woman with child in the 9th month.
Because we're in labor pain now. Pain come like we see a pain in Venezuela. We see a pain in Africa. These are labor pains for Israelites, our people. Go ahead.
Bringeth forth her son within 2 or 3 hours of her birth. Great pains compass her womb. Which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment.
See that? When the child cometh forth, the pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. There will be pain within months, like a woman's contractions. Happen within what? How does it go? 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes apart, 5 minutes apart. Translate that to time with us, okay? It says within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains. That 2 or 3 hours could be 2 or 3 weeks. 2 or 3 months, or 2 or 3 years. But he's telling us already, receive the word that I'm giving you. Understand what I'm telling you. Go ahead.
Even which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth.
See, the plagues is talking about these tribulation pains and plagues, childbirth pains, is what's coming on the earth. So we know it ain't literally talking about 2 or 3 hours. It's much broader than that. Go ahead.
And the world shall mourn.
The world shall mourn.
And sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
Watch this.
Oh, my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle.
What did God say to us?
Make you ready to the battle.
Make you ready to the battle. He already told you in Revelation the dragon was wroth and went to make war with the remnant of his people that keep the commandments. Now it says, make you ready to the battle. Go ahead.
In those evils.
And in those evils,
be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
Be ready to up and go. Be ready to leave. That's what he's warning us about. So we can read this whole chapter, but I don't do that right now. Let's for another time, another lesson. Give me Luke 12 and 41. Luke 12, 41. But that chapter's good.
Luke chapter 12, verse 41. Then Peter said unto him,
Then Peter said unto Christ,
Lord, speakest thou this parable unto us, or even to all? And the Lord said, who then is that faithful and wise steward?
Everybody wants to be that faithful and wise steward. Go ahead.
Whom his Lord shall make ruler over his household, to give them their portion of meat in due season.
What is, you see that part? Whom his Lord shall make ruler over his household. Hold that, Yuri. Here's the precept, Daniel 7:27. What is going to make us rule over his household? What does that mean? This is what it means here.
Daniel chapter 7, verse 27. In the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven.
That means the whole planet Earth
shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High.
Shall be given to the faithful servants of the 12 tribes of Israel. Let's go back to the parable. They ain't happy about that. I'm happy. The hell is this?
And the Lord said, who then is that faithful and wise steward, whom his Lord shall make ruler over his household, to give them their portion of meat in due season?
What is the portion of meat we shall be given at that time? Revelation 2:26. Okay, now we got the word. What else we gonna be given? What is our portion of meat?
Revelation chapter 2, verse 26.
Watch this.
And he that overcometh,
he that overcomes his personal sins,
and keepeth my works,
and keepeth the commandments
unto the end.
Unto the end. That's why I say all we gotta do is endure. You might mess up today. Get up. Get up and endure. Go ahead.
To him will I give power over the nations.
To him will I give power over the nations. Go ahead.
And he shall rule them.
We shall rule the nations
with a rod of iron.
With a rod of iron. Go ahead.
As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
We ain't playing with nan nation. Go ahead.
Even as I received of my Father.
Christ said the same way I was given that of the Father, I'm giving it to you. Back. Go back to the parable. Now we understand verse 42. It makes it a little more easier. Go ahead.
Verse 43.
No, 42 again.
Verse 42. And the Lord said, who then is that faithful and wise steward, whom his Lord shall make ruler over his household, to give them their portion of meat in due season?
Come on.
Blessed is that servant, whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing.
We want to be working in the vineyard when the Lord comes. We want to be occupied in God's business, not watching porn. Imagine that. You got your rod in your hand looking at porn, and the skies open up. What the hell is this?
Damn. That ain't gonna work.
Lord, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, we want to be in the vineyard when the Lord returns. Come on.
Blessed is that servant, whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing.
Go ahead.
Of a truth, I say unto you, that he will make him ruler over all that he has.
That's what we want. We want to be rulers. Go ahead.
But
why do you want to be a ruler? Because right now we ain't got nothing. We get a little respect from our wives, just a little bit, but it ain't enough. It ain't what the other nations got. They got world dominion. We ain't got nothing. So we want rulership. So we got it. If we want it, keep the commandments and endure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But, and if that servant say in his heart.
If some of the servants say in his heart, say what?
My Lord delayeth his coming.
The Lord ain't coming back yet.
And shall begin to beat the men servants.
That means abuse the men servants, your fellow Israelites.
And maidens.
And maidens.
And to eat.
And to eat.
And drink. And to be drunken.
So you know when it says to beat them, that's brothers and sisters with the maids, fornication, adultery. With your brothers, you're taking advantage of each other's hospitality, taking their money, and you never pay it back. Little things like that the Lord is watching. Read that verse again.
But, and if that servant say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to beat the men servants.
And when you beat the men servants, you're taking advantage. You want to be a lord over the flock and abuse the men. Go ahead.
And maidens.
And women.
And to eat.
And to eat.
And drink.
And how often do we see when men eat and drink, some women get drunk, all kind of perversity come out of them. Then we end up got to put them out to school. Go ahead.
And to be drunken.
And to be drunken. Go ahead.
The Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him.
Because he or she is not preparing themselves. Go ahead.
And at an hour when he is not aware, it will cut him in sunder.
Kill him.
And will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers.
You know what? Why that's so heavy? The same judgment the white man's going to get, wicked Israelites are going to get. That's a cold deal. That's a cold deal. Right? Go ahead.
And that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes.
So that's the brother or the sister. You know you done did evil, but you're trying to correct yourself. You know you messed up, but you go before the Lord. That's when, like Hebrews 12 talks about when you do wrong, I can't quote, it says chastisement of the Lord. Y'all know what I'm talking about? If the Lord loves you, he will chastise you. That's what that's talking about. Oh, I say Hebrews 12. I didn't say that? Go ahead, read on.
But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes.
That's right.
For unto whomsoever much is given,
to whom much is given, that's you brothers in positions of authority, you officers, captains, deacons, bishops, that falls on us. To whom much is given, go ahead.
Of him shall be much required.
Much more is required of you. You're held to a higher standard. We are held to a higher standard. Go ahead.
And to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more.
That's right, read.
I am come to send fire on the earth.
Christ said, I'm come to send fire on the earth.
And what will I, if it be already kindled?
You know what that means? Christ is letting us know when he returns, war's already going to be taking place on the earth. War will already be afoot. Give me that in 2 Ezra 13:29. Here's the evidence. Here's the proof. Now I could go to Matthew 24, but I'm going to go to 2 Ezra 13. I think I like this one.
2 Ezra chapter 13, verse 29.
Watch this.
Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth.
That's what we all want. That's what we're waiting for. Go ahead.
And he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth.
Come on.
And one shall undertake to fight against another. One city against another.
See, war's going on here. Go ahead.
One place against another.
That's right.
One people against another.
This is all war. Go ahead.
And one realm against another.
Come on.
And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass. And the sign shall happen.
Watch this.
Which I showed thee before.
Here it comes.
And then shall my son be declared, whom thou sawest as a man ascended.
So see that war's already going to be in place. He said, when I come, the fire will already have been kindled. Go ahead.
And when all the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle they have one against another. And an innumerable multitude shall be gathered together, as thou sawest them, willing to come and to overcome him by
So they're going to
fire.
leave the fight they got with each other and say, we got to fight him. Houston, we got a problem. We got to fight that big black guy in the sky. Go ahead.
But he shall stand upon the top of the Mount Zion.
What verse you at?
Verse 35.
Go ahead.
Verse 36. And Zion shall come,
It shall be shown to all men. Everybody gonna see that we're the children of Israel, go ahead. Being prepared and builded, like as thou sawest the hill graven without hand. Go ahead. And this my son shall rebuke the wicked inventions of those nations. All those weapons that we were talking about that America got, the Bible says Christ is going to rebuke all their wicked inventions. Hydrogen bombs, chemical bombs, nuclear, whatever they got. He said, this is nothing. Go ahead. Which, for their wicked life, are fallen into the tempest, and shall lay before them their evil thoughts. He said, I'm going to open their mind. You know how Professor X can go into your mind, read your thoughts, and lay your thoughts before you? Christ going to do the same thing. That's what it gets. So read it again. And shall lay before them their evil thoughts in the torments wherewith they shall begin to be tormented, which are like unto a flame. Which are like unto a flame. And he shall destroy them. He shall destroy these nations without labor. By the law, which is like unto fire. He's letting us know God's law is like fire when he destroys. He's going to be speaking the words of God and nations will be destroyed. That's what he's saying. Jump down to verse 49. Verse 49. Now when he destroyeth the multitude of the nations. See that? Now when he destroys the multitude of the nations. Go ahead. That are gathered together. He shall defend his people that remain. He shall defend the Israelites that remain. Why does he say that remain? Because a lot of Israelites are going to die. I was telling you that. A lot of Israelites are going to die. Go ahead. And then shall he show them great wonders. Then he shall show them great wonders. It goes with Thessalonians. The dead in Christ shall rise first, things of that nature. Go ahead. Then said I, O Lord that bearest rule, show me this. Wherefore have I seen the man coming up from the midst of the sea? Come on. And he said unto me, like as thou canst neither seek out nor know the things that are in the deep of the sea, even so can no man upon the earth see my son or those that be with him, but in the daytime. That daytime is destruction. When it's bright out, because bombs is bursting everywhere, he said that's the only time you're going to see Christ, right there. Go ahead. This is the interpretation of the dream which thou sawest, and whereby thou only art here lightened. That's right. For thou hast forsaken thine own way, and applied thy diligence unto my law, and sought it. That's what we all got to do. Go ahead. Thy life hast thou ordered in wisdom. Thy life hast thou ordered in wisdom. Go ahead. And has called understanding thy mother. And called understanding thy mother. Go ahead. And therefore have I showed thee the treasures of the highest. After other 3 days I will speak other things unto thee, and declare unto thee mighty and wondrous things. Give me Psalms 21. We almost done. We almost done. Psalms 21, and I think I want verse 7. Psalms chapter 21 and verse 7. Let's go. For the king trusteth in the Lord. For the king trusteth in the Lord. That king is David. That king is you and me. The king trusteth in the Lord. Go ahead. And through the mercy of the Most High, he shall not be moved. That's right. Thine hand shall find out all thine enemies. See that? Thy hand shall find out all thine enemies. Christ is going to make sure we find out all our enemies. Go ahead. Thy right hand shall find out those that hate thee. Thy hand, what? Wait, read that again, Yuri. Thy right hand shall find out those that hate thee. Thy hand shall, wait a minute. You know what? Give me that precept in Proverbs 8:36, I think it is. All that hate me. You know what I'm talking about, Yuri? Yes, sir. Proverbs chapter 8, verse 36. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. All that hate me love death. Everybody that hates Christ love death. Damn. Give me Psalms 81:15. Watch what it calls us. Psalms chapter 81, verse 15. Watch what it calls the Israelites. Watch this. The haters of the Lord should have submitted themselves unto him. The haters of the Lord should have submitted themselves unto the Lord. He's calling our people the haters of the Lord. Was that it, Yuri? But their time should have endured forever. We should have been in the kingdom forever, but we were rebellious. Was that it, Yuri? Yes, sir. Going back. Psalms chapter 21 and verse 8 again. Verse 8. Thine hand shall find out all thine enemies. We're going to find every last enemy. Go ahead. Thy right hand shall find out those that hate thee. That's right. Come on. Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven, in the time of thine anger. You see that part right there? Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven in the time of thine anger. Micah 4:1. Micah 4:1. About that fiery oven. Come on, come on.
Micah chapter 4 and verse 1. But in the last days, it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord.
No, it's not Micah 4:1. Malachi 4:1. I'm sorry. Thank you. Malachi 4. I apologize.
Malachi chapter 4
verse 1.
And verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
Boom! That's nuclear destruction. That's the fire of God upon the earth. Read it again.
For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Shall be burnt up. That's what stubble means. Firewood. Burnt up. Was that it, Yuri?
And the day that cometh shall burn them up.
That's right.
Saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
It shall leave them nobody, no children. Go back.
Psalms chapter 21 and verse 9. Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven in the time of thine anger.
That's right.
The Lord shall swallow them up in his wrath, and the fire shall devour them.
And the fire shall devour them. Go ahead.
Their fruit shalt thou destroy from the earth.
Their fruit shalt thou destroy from the earth.
And their seed from among the children of men.
What does that mean? That seems harsh. Isaiah 14:21. Isaiah 14:21. What does that mean? This might be too hard for some of you, but it is what it is.
Isaiah chapter 14 verse 21.
Listen good.
Prepare slaughter for his children. For the iniquity of their fathers.
Go ahead.
That they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Do y'all see that? Read on.
For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith the Lord.
They all going to go. There's nothing you can say to stop these prophecies. The scriptures cannot be broken. It is what it is. Go back. Read that verse again. Psalms 21:10.
Verse 10. Their fruit shalt thou destroy from the earth, and their seed from among the children of men.
Damn.
For they intended evil against thee.
See that? For they intended evil against thee.
They imagine a mischievous device.
They imagine mischievous devices. Go ahead.
Which they are not able to perform.
Hold that and give me Job 5:12. Which their hands cannot perform. Because their ultimate goal is to wipe out the 12 tribes of Israel. That's their goal.
Job chapter 5 and verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty.
The devices of the crafty. The white man is the crafty ones. Go ahead.
So that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
See that? So that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Go ahead.
He taketh the wise in their own craftiness.
That's right.
And the counsel of the forward is carried headlong.
When you carry headlong and crack your head, you die. That's what the ultimate goal is. Go ahead.
They meet with darkness in the daytime.
Destruction. Go ahead.
And grow in the noonday as in the night.
That's right.
But he saveth the poor from the sword.
Meaning the poor in spirit. Go ahead.
From their mouth.
From their mouth.
And from the hand of the mighty.
And from the hand of the mighty. Go ahead.
So the poor hath hope, and iniquity stoppeth her mouth.
That's right. Come on.
Behold, happy is the man whom God corrected.
That's what I was talking about in Hebrews 12:6. Happy is the man that God corrects. Go ahead.
Therefore, despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty.
Read on.
For he maketh sore.
He maketh sore.
And bindeth up.
He made us sore, but God said, I'm going to bind you up. Go ahead.
He wounded
us as a people.
And his hands make whole.
He shall make us whole again. Go ahead.
He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles.
That 6 troubles is the 6 trumps you read about in Revelation. Go ahead.
Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
Write this down. Revelation 11:15. That's where that's from. Go ahead.
In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war
from the power of the sword. That's right. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue. Neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. We must not be afraid of destruction when it comes. Go ahead. At destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh. That's the mentality we got to have. At destruction and famine, we shall laugh. Why? Because we have prepared our minds. We've prepared our souls. We've prepared our bodies. We've prepared ourselves. Go back. When was that? Psalms 21? Psalms chapter 21, verse 11. For they intended evil against thee. They intended evil against thee? They imagined a mischievous device. That's right. Which they are not able to perform. Whatever plans they got, God said they're not going to accomplish it. They got the Alfred plan, and this plan, and that plan, this conspiracy, that. God said, don't worry about that. They're not going to succeed. Go ahead. Therefore, shalt thou make them turn their back. See that? Therefore shalt thou make them turn their back. When thou shalt make ready thine arrows upon thy strings against the face of them. God gonna shoot arrows at them to their face. Go ahead. Be thou exalted, Be thou exalted, Lord, in thine own strength. In thine own strength. So will we sing and praise thy power. So with that, 12 tribes! 12 tribes! 12 tribes! And with that, we say shalom. Yeah! Yeah!